We lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop, this is a new era. I wonder if the pharaohs ever wore mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman to be and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and kin. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for our people killed by like these. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads, but the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost to get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Y'all think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you, so we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't fear, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet, but I follow the prophet. I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part, and we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more than just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. They say that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin' cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided cause I got a fez and she got a cross and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez and he got an and he got dreads. You think we divided cause I got a fez?
Yeah. Islam. I'm trying to be your friend, man.
That's right.
Trying to be your friend, bro. Help me out. Meet me halfway. Come on. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Now let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Now let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom. Till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice, that's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish passion. All things considered, I start laughing. A grown man with a ponytail, another calling us Neanderthal, and he all pale. I mean for real, this is what it come to, my brother. We got nothing nothing better to do than talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholarly or we can get gutter. We are the children of our father and the breast of our mother has nursed us all. And first of all, we beef about a people trying to murk us all. You need to chill, my brother. Tell the elder the same, cause on the real, my man, I'm really about them things. I can take the feds off and get back in the low and return to the state where they used to call me dope. But no, I'm rolling with the prophet of Allah. I want love, not war. Standing on that floor, and I'm holding the square. The compass and the axe that might be too deep. Yo, let's not get off track. See, our prophet was an adept. Do you know what that is? An Egyptian adept is a brother who lived by the universal science developed in the Nile. We call it Islamism, but it's the same, my child. Sit at the foot of a master. I train you up, but I might have to bang you up. I still love you, and those that's talking that this ain't Islam. Everything the prophet brought is in the Quran. All the other stuff, prostrate and cover up, is just the start. The nearest place to me, the law is the heart. You can dress like Imhotep, or you can dress like a herb. By the Moorish American Muslim unifies the word. You can say what you want about Dr. York, but he gave you different variations of the same thought. You don't appreciate that. You won't appreciate me. Appreciate the holy and divine Drew Ali. People refuse to admit it. He the first that ever did it. Europeans hope that the Moors would forget it, but we here, strong, alive, and check 1 2. Can you hear me? Check 1 2. Can you hear me? Let me check my sound system. Check 1. See if you hear me. I'm trying something new. Okay, I'm good. Let it rock. Let it rock out. Well, resurrected from hell with a story to tell. So pay attention and listen and consider the facts. You know it's humanly impossible for you to be black. I guess a Chinaman is yellow, a Mexican is brown. Just think for a second how ridiculous it sounds. We can turn it around, but we must unite. It's okay to disagree, but we don't have to fight. Cause if we have to fight, you know how we get. I'm still learning to love. No, I'm not there yet. So work with me, fam, and I'ma work with you. And let's all work together and do what we gotta do. Cause on the real side, we haven't made no progress since 1929 when the prophet left the flesh. We got an Asiatic president, men marrying men, psycho shooting up a club and don't see his own sin. And those that say they conscious, that took your bucks. Move straight to Hollywood and straight living it up. And y'all picking it up, straight cheesing and grinning. But it was your bread to help set it off in the beginning. Be careful what you put in your soul, cause it can blind you. Unfortunately, some people get paid to misguide you. Oh yeah, I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love, I said you ain't never, and you would never. You ain't never, ever, ever. You ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, just let me be your friend. Peace and love, oh yeah, you ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. Just let me be your friend. Love, so let me be your friend. Peace and love, I wanna be your friend. Yeah, let me be your friend. All these men, we ain't trying to be enemies. I wanna be your, so let me be your, I wanna be your friend. Hey, yeah.
Here we go.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harlem Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harlem Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it was straight back. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people taught European how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love
love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed, and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. All you super scholars holler, this era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rock a fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town.
Let's stop it right there. Welcome to another edition of Morse World TV. I'm your host, Brother Harker Bay. What up, family? How y'all doing? I have been taking time off because I ain't been feeling well. I'm telling you, family, that COVID demonstration is something serious. You feel me? Press one if y'all can hear me. That COVID demonstration is something. I ain't even want to shave today. I'm going to keep it grimy. You know what I'm saying? Press one if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Press one if y'all can hear me. This is still the best show on the internet. I'm going to give you the real, no matter how you feel. Can y'all hear me? Press one if y'all can hear me. What up, Eddie Moore? How y'all feeling tonight? So we also live on harkerbay.com. Man, listen, I know I got the COVID at some point. I already know I did. And when I got the COVID, I was out for the count. But when I was out for the count, I did everything necessary to bounce back. You follow what I'm saying? So I didn't bounce back a little bit. You know what I mean? I didn't bounce back. Feeling better. Better than ever. Get my stuff all set up right. So I bounced back. You know what I'm saying? And soon as I bounced back, my wife came down with symptoms and found out that she got the COVID. And then I got the COVID again. So that's why I ain't been doing nothing. I've been, trying to recover. I've been working, though. Man, vaccinated, nothing. I'm not vaccinated. I have no intention of getting vaccinated. If that's what other people want to do, by all means, do what you want to do. But I'm not trusting anybody who have always proven to try to take me out. So absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will never trust somebody who always, through history, tried to extinguish me. Not me. I mean, anybody. If somebody else want to do it, that's on them. But me, nah, not me. I would not. For me, let me get this right. For me, I just don't get how people can go from get the vaccine and it's going to save your life to get the vaccine and it's going to not make it so bad for you to get the booster and everybody's still catching COVID. I mean, and it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any logical sense. And I'm going to speak freely on it. It just doesn't make any logical sense. Many people try to go off that, well, it just make the symptoms not so bad. I mean, if people want to go for that, I mean, that's on them. That's just something I don't subscribe to. You know what I mean? That's something I would never subscribe to. I would never subscribe to someone tell me something and I act like I'm silly enough to forget the first conversation. You know what I'm saying? Remember, see, if people remember the first conversation, anybody remember the first conversation? The first conversation was, don't go outside unless you have to. We got a guest waiting for us in the green room, so stand by, fam. This is going to be a heck of a show tonight. But press one if you remember the first conversation. when I think it was 2 years ago when it first hit, the first conversation is don't go outside unless you have to. The second conversation was if you go outside, wear your mask. The third conversation was stay 6 feet, wear your mask. The fourth conversation was, without saying it, if you don't want to die, get the vaccine. The fifth conversation was, get the booster. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So I wouldn't encourage anybody not to go and get it, but I would advise you to just study history. I would advise you to go back 2 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. Let's go back and watch how the conversation keep changing. I would advise that. I would advise you to trust this magnificent machine that the universal creator made and its defense mechanism that is within the machine to save it, not only from outside foreign entities, but also to save it from itself. See, the universal creator created this magnificent machine. This magnificent machine called the body is equipped with everything that it needs. Now, when man was using the vaccine and they were taking part of the smallpox, if you will, you know what I'm saying? And he was using the smallpox to fight smallpox. That was something else. When man was taking the flu and he was using flu to give a strain of the flu, that was something else. But what you got today is not even a strain of the COVID-19. Therefore, I don't need any of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need any of that. I need the defenses that the universal creator has given my body. But that's enough about that. Family, do y'all remember? Press 1 if y'all remember the brother. We're going to give an update tonight because I figure, you know, I had a bunch of shows planned for this new year. But because when I got ill, you know, I couldn't really put these shows together. I couldn't put my intros together. I couldn't put it together. So I said, you know what? Let's start off with a bang and a recap about what's going on in the militia community. Because many people got familiar with Moorish World TV for me covering the militia. You know what I'm saying? Because before that, I was covering a bunch of misappropriation of Moorish. I was covering a bunch of misappropriation of the conscious community, if you will, but mostly Moorish. But when I got into start talking about Grandmaster Jay, it brought in a whole nother a dynamic to Moorish World TV. So I think it's only right. Do y'all remember Brother Delta? That's Brother Delta. Y'all remember him? Let's see if I can bring him up real quick. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh, no, he ain't right there. Let me see if I can get a picture real quick. Let me get a picture of Brother Delta real quick. Y'all remember Delta, General Delta. He was one of the first ones to ultimately, supposedly deflect from Grandmaster Jay. Y'all remember that? Let me see if I can find him. Here you go, right here. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember Delta? He was one of the first ones. That's right, that there, Delta. Did anybody ever wonder whatever happened to Delta? Whatever happened to Delta? Anybody know? Remember he began to threaten me and talk crazy and all of that? And then he went from NFAC to creating the NFAR. Press 1 if y'all remember that. Y'all remember all that? And he was one of the first ones. I don't know why when people get mad at me, they start putting up my wife picture, the children picture and all that. But he was the first one in this sector. People been doing it for a long time. They'll put up my wife picture, my children. Like, that's going to stop this beating. That ain't going to stop this beating. That ain't going to stop the beating. But He would put up my wife picture on IG and all that old crazy stuff. I like, oh, okay. It ain't gonna stop the beating. Just like you got people doing 5-hour videos. That ain't gonna stop this beating. This beating, you gonna get this beating. You know what I'm saying? If you a fraud, you gonna get this beating. You ain't gonna stop the bleeding. You just ain't gonna stop the bleeding. And so we're gonna do an update today. But this gonna be a serious update today. This one here, I'm telling y'all might want to share this one. Y'all might want to share this one. So I'm gonna get started, family. This gonna be a surprise, man. This ain't good. This ain't good. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I think y'all ready. The gas, y'all ready? This gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good one. Press one if y'all ready, man. Can I see some ones go up? Can I get y'all? Woo! Listen, this is gonna be a history lesson of the past year. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all ready? This gonna be something else today. I'm looking over here because I got a camera over here, but I'm right here too. I'm trying to master do this. Hey, listen, and for those who are subscribers on ToArkaBay.com, we got a show coming up for you too on Wednesday. We're gonna do the Nepal show on Wednesday. All right, we got a show coming up for you for the paid subscribers on ToArkaBay.com, Morse World TV exclusive. We got the show coming up for you on Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna try to do one show. A week on the paid subscription side. That way you're gonna get some quality. I might do two. You know what I mean? It depends. But I'm gonna definitely do one a week. I'm gonna try to do two. But I'm gonna definitely do one. And we got some good stuff coming. With that being said. All right. Uh-oh. My brother camera went out. We got Boss Talk in the building. I don't know why his camera went out. What happened? He just froze up when it was time to come in. See if I can get him up in here. Where is that nasty? My guest camera froze up when he was trying to come in. You know what I mean? It just froze up. But he gonna come out and come back in. Tomorrow I got Angel Snup Snup. Anybody familiar with Angel Snup Snup? We're gonna have Angel Snup Snup in here tomorrow. And then hopefully on Tuesday, let me check my thing. Hopefully on Tuesday, I'm gonna have, let me see the sister name. Man, this sister, she be going in Ali. I think she used to talk to Ali Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I think she used to talk to Ali Muhammad. And it said clickbait boss. I think she used to talk to Ali Muhammad, and this gonna be something. Let me see if I can see what her name is, if she's available. Yeah, we got General Snup Snup tomorrow, and we have. Let me see. What happened to? Bro came out the link. Let me see. Try to find the name real quick. She got an IG page called Ali Cemetery, and she's talking about Dr. Ali Muhammad, and she don't hold back. She actually talks about how he has been swindling people for years, how she was involved with him. You know what I'm saying? How she was involved with Ali Muhammad. And I mean, she just went on and on and on the IG page. And so I was like, she commented, and I was like, man, I would love for us to hear some of these stories that she be highlighting on her IG page, you know, and she have shared the videos too. So somebody say he's looking for views. He's looking for views and following. We never met that. NFAR, bring on Delta 2. Where Delta at? Tell Delta hit the link. Tell Delta hit the link. I don't know why his thing didn't go out. What happened? His internet went. What happened? Let me try again. What happened? He was ready to come in all this time. Somebody say, we never met that cokehead kid. NFAR, bring the who is Larry Lou? Who's Larry Lou? Who's Larry Lou? I don't know why he went out. But whatever the case may be, let's give him a chance to come back in. But anyway, how y'all been doing this new year? Anybody else catch COVID? Anybody get COVID and overcame it? Huh? That is Darren from Big Shirley. Anybody else catch COVID this year? Everybody good? I don't know what happened, why he ain't come in. Okay, he says connection. He opened up his connection. I had it in 02. No jab, still here. Me too, family. I think I had it twice. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. I'm not telling you don't do what you think is right for you. What up? What up? What up? What up, Ben X? I'm feeling wonderful, Ben X. That the COVID is not stronger than the machine that Allah has put together. That's right. See, the European can put together the cocktail, brother Ben X. We got brother Ben X in the building. He know he get me hyper. Ben X inspires me, man. Let me tell you something. That young brother inspires me. So whenever he come and I get inspired. But X, let me tell you, X. The European can put together cocktails, Molotov, and all sorts to destroy us. But the machine that the universal creator made, look at your neighbor and say, a universal creator made the most fabulous machine. If you take care of this machine, the machine will take care of you. That's right. This machine got the most dynamic defense system on the planet Earth. I mean, this machine got the most dynamic, fabulous defense system. But you got to know how to arm it up. You got to load it up. You got to load the defense system up so you can shoot down the viruses. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, you got to load the machine up. If you ain't loading this machine up, it ain't going to fight for you. That's right. You got to load him up. I load him up. And he's still fighting. Until right now, I got a cough. I got sore throat. But the machine is still fighting. Bam. Get up off me. Bam. 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 Get up off me. That's right. That's right. But anyway, at the end of the day, NFAR, boss got all the cops on his page tonight. Man, shout out to Ben S Network. What's up, Karen Bell? I'm trying to see if boss coming up in here. He said his connection. Boss probably trying to do a double take, man. Boss double dip. You can't double dip, Boss Talk. Let me see if Boss Talk trying to go live on his own show. Let me see. Yep, Boss Talk. He trying to go live on his own show. You can't double dip. He trying to double dip. Boss Talk. Man, much prayer goes out to that thing took my auntie from us last week. Much prayers go up to you, Mark Anthony. Much prayer go up to you, family. Much prayer go up to you, family. It has been working on taking a lot of people, family. I'm telling you. Took my aunt probably about 6 months ago, passed from it. Yeah, it's a serious thing. So don't take it for no joke. But arm yourself. You know what I mean? I would advise, this is my advice to everybody. My advice to everybody would be, take care of yourself as if you already have it. So whatever natural things that you can do, whether you got the shot or not, Take care of yourself as if you already have it. So drink a lot of liquids, drink a lot of ancient remedies that you may get from your ancient ancestors by the way of those that know. So I'm giving you just basic advice. I'm not giving you no advice where you can take and say, Ta'aka Bey told me. I'm just telling you, take care of yourself as if you already have it. You see what I'm saying? So whatever they say that you do, because when you go to the hospital, the only thing that they're going to say is drink a lot of fluids, get a lot of rest, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There is no antidote. You understand what I'm saying? There is no antidote. There is no antivirus. So don't put that in your head. The only thing that is going to be productive in this fight is you being proactive. That's what it is. NFAC is CIA created just like Al-Shabaab. Man, I think Boss Chuck was trying to double dip and go on this channel and go live here too, and his connection ain't gonna allow him to do it. He can't double dip. You can't double dip like that, bro. I'm about to change the show title because you can't double dip like that. You got to upload this later. I mean, you can't double dip. You know, this is another thing. I want to tell everybody that make videos about me, whenever you make videos about Ta'aka Bey, it don't gain no steam. It really, people are not really interested in what you have to say about Ta'aka Bey. People are interested of what Ta'aka Bey got to say. So people make like verses and this 5-hour videos. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. So for those who be making all of these videos and my name all in the title, get your little 100 views. Nobody care. Nobody care. And guess what? This year, once I expose you, I'm going to move on. Anybody make a video about me, I'm not going to respond. The only way I will respond, now let me not say that because I got to take it back. I will respond if I ain't got nothing better to do. But if anybody have any indiscretions that they can report about me, I invite them to the show. I invite them to the show. Anybody has anything that they want to report about me, I invite them to the show. One caveat. All you got to do is open your camera up and show your face. I will be quiet and let you talk about whatever swindling you say I'm doing, whatever swindling you said I've done, whatever sister I punched upside the head, whatever sister I beat with a bat. I will allow you to come right here on Morse World TV. And I will respond. But then you gonna have to take the hot seat and have to hear what I got to say. See, because it doesn't even make sense no more. You know, we got to change the game. You know, people make a video, one make a video, people make a video, man, nah. Face me face to face. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. One person make a video here, one person make a video. I'm going to expose you with receipts and I'm going to move on. And hopefully the people will not buy into your scam no more. Many people mad because I put a roadblock in between their scam. You got Moorish people that are mad because they can no longer fool. See, they used to fool people in the Moorish community. And then when those people caught on, what they would do is they would fool new people coming in the Moorish community. But what Moorish World TV has done, it has put a roadblock. So now you can't even fool people, and you can't even fool people in the community no more. Because now there's so much information out about you that even if you would attempt to try to sell something, they'd be like, "No, I seen that on Moorish World TV. I seen that on." It's like a brother reached out to me. He's like, "Man, listen, I need you to expose this guy." Now, I don't come just to expose. It got to be a reason, and one of the reasons is that you are a perpetual predator of our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a track record of just keep on trying to swindle people or trying to mislead or plague people, right? But somebody reached out to me the other day and was like, "Man, I need you to expose this guy, et cetera, et cetera." I said, "So what happened?" "Man, he took my people money, et cetera, et cetera." And so what's that? Hold up. What happened here? So what happened is, I said, "Well, you got any receipts? What you got?" You know what I mean? Because I just don't go, "Angel Snup Snup. Angel Snup Snup is here tomorrow. He here tomorrow. Angel Snup Snup. Y'all gonna be here tomorrow? Angel Snup Snup will be here tomorrow." So at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, the person had reported back to the other person and was like, "Listen, if you don't straighten this bread out, I'm going to Moorish World TV." The person said, "Man, I'm gonna have that bread for you by Monday, man." That's what was reported to me. I mean, that's what was reported to me. "I'm gonna have that bread by Monday, man." Moorish World TV is effective. Listen, just don't go on Moorish World TV. I got you straight on Monday. That's what I was told. That was the message. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, people can't tell me that Moorish World TV ain't making a difference. Let me see. This is Wi-Fi. It better not be Wi-Fi. Hold up. I ain't on no Wi-Fi. Let me make sure I ain't on no Wi-Fi. Maybe my Wi-Fi is trying to enter. I should be on hardwired. I'm not on no Wi-Fi. Let me open my network preferences. Let me see what I'm doing here. No. There we go. Are we still good? Yeah, that's what it was. All right. Make sure y'all good. I'm still live. What happened to Boss Talk, man? Boss Talk, man. All right, let me see. All right. Let me see if Boss Talk said he need the link in the chat. I don't want everybody to hit the link. This for Boss Talk. See if we can get Boss Talk in here. The link in the chat for Boss Talk. Don't nobody else hit the link. Get this show popping. It's going to be a fire show. I feel it. Let's see if he can hit the link. I feel it. What's your message, GS? We're going to call yourself tomorrow. We got your message, GS. We're going to call you tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Is that you, Boss Talk?
It's me. What's good? It's good. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what's going on either because my camera is blurry too. Let me see.
Oh damn, it's like it's like a skip or something. Can, can,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So look, let's start off first. I don't know if people up on things, right? But let's go back for a minute. You were a part of NFAR, which is on your T-shirt, not effing around regime. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Hey, before I go, like I don't know if it's me or do you have something in the background? Because I can hear something in the background.
What
It's
you
us
hear?
talking, but
Say it again.
like it's like I can hear us in the background. Like, is it? It's I don't know if it's me. I think it's me.
It got to be you. They say we both are loud and clear.
Okay. I guess I'll just deal with it because I don't want to mess up the show. I'll just deal with it.
All right. But back up off the mic though. If you got your camera, you on your phone?
Yeah.
All right. Try to, because sometimes it come in muffled and sometimes it come off. So you was a part of NFAR. Let me ask you this, because I'm gonna be jumping around a little bit. Me and you had a little bit of if some would call conflict. I don't see it as conflict. I actually see it as internet foolishness for real. But it came from when I reported on Sister Crystal Muhammad, and I don't know if you was familiar, but I consider Sister Crystal Muhammad had swindled some people by the way of my channel, asking for donations, and the donations never went to the people, and that's the reason why I had the conversation about Crystal Muhammad. Delta was also on the channel, and I don't know how Delta went off the deep end, but I think Delta, if I'm not mistaken, I think Delta went off the deep end because he claimed that I was trying to play him on the channel. But before he came to Morse World TV, nobody knew who Delta was anyway. I don't want to start calling him General Delta. You know what I'm saying? But he said I was trying to play him.
You're right.
Networks talking all this stuff. So how did you, because we're going to get this update from you.
Right. Right.
Because let's talk about this militia now. How did you become a part of NFAR, and were you ever a part of NFAC, or did you ever try to join NFAC?
Okay, so yeah, at the beginning I tried to join NFAC, but I had did a interview with American Doofus, and Doofus, the way Doofus worded it, like in his title, it made it look like he was saying I'm a new member, right? But I was telling him because like I had been on his show before, and I told him he was like messaging me and shit, so I was like, well, I don't know if you can cuss on here, sorry.
Try not to cuss, bro.
Okay, all right. So he hit me up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go out to Louisville. You know, it was the Derby week. I was gonna go for the 4th and the 5th, and basically, I told him, yeah, I haven't got a rejection letter. So GMJ said that if you didn't get a rejection letter, that means that you're in. So I kind of did a show. GMJ commented after the show and said he's not a member, and because of this interview, he no longer will be a member. I was like, all right. So I still went to Louisville, and I protested in the protest for Breonna Taylor, and we ran into NFAC. And my first video that I have on my show is of when we first.
So I might cut you off a few times because I just want to make sure that we hear what you're saying. So when you say we ran into NFAC, were you under NFAR at that time, or you were just solo?
No. Yeah, I was solo. I was just in the protest, that big protest that they was doing in Louisville. So yeah, NFAR came, way after. So yeah, I basically got rejected. And Delta and Doofus was communicating, and I was wanting to be, I was wanting to ride. You know what I'm saying? I was like this. I felt like what I seen with NFAC was some real shit. But then, sorry, but when I seen in person, I said, "Oh, it's not what I thought it was." You know what I'm saying? Like I seen GMJ disrespect a woman. Like, I mean, she looked scared. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, he always talks about he would never disrespect or let anyone disrespect the Black Queens, and I seen him do it himself. So it was just some small stuff that I was like, that's not what he preaches. So I was like, maybe it was meant to be. But cause yeah, I was like 2 feet away from GMJ. I could have touched him, and so I really got to like get a good vibe of him. Well, I don't know exactly how long it was. It was a good little while after. I got in touch with Delta, and he was talking about NFAR. I seen y'all show that y'all did, and he was talking about NFAR and how he has his own squad. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna holler at him and see if I can, get down with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it happened. He was just like literally, I hit him up and said, bro, yeah, I don't know what I got to do, but you know, I'm trying to ride for the people. He said, bro, you already squadron. He said, I've already checked out some of your stuff, watched your videos. He said, I know, see what type of person you are. He said, you already squadron. So we kept in contact from that day,
Did
from
you ever?
that day on.
Did you ever? Now you used to ride out for Delta by the way of social media. You know what I'm saying? But have you ever met Delta personally, face to face?
No, no.
What made you be such of a loyal rider at that time with Delta?
So I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I'm just loyal, So like, if I feel like it's genuine, like not just commenting on people's page, like we was on the phone talking and stuff, and of course he'd come on the show. So anybody that I feel like will ride for me, this is how I've always been. If someone will ride for me, I'm gonna definitely ride for them. So he made it seem like, I'm gonna ride for you. So I'm like, bet, that's what it is. So, you know, I knew he was doing his um training, lifting weights. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking, okay, because I do know you did give him the title general. You did, because it was Delta Jango,
That's
you
right.
know,
Absolutely.
for sure. And after that, he would say, I'm general, I'm general. Like, okay, like, yeah, NFAR, you said that yours. So technically, yeah, you are the general, if you want to look at it like that. So I'm thinking, when are we gonna train? Because I would see the NFAC would meet up, do formations and stuff. So I'm like, when are we gonna do this training? When is he gonna tell? When is he gonna be like a leader that says, hey, like structure, right? And there was, I'm gonna keep it real. There was just never ever any like real structure, and I I was looking at it as, okay, we're all connecting, we're all trying to be cool with each other, and if anything pops off, we're riding for each other, So because I connected with Crystal Muhammad too, so I'm just waiting for a mission. Didn't know, I didn't care what mission, just hey, whatever mission it is, whether it's helping go find a person, like a woman that's kidnapped or whatever. And the only thing I was ever asked for was whenever Crystal, when she went down to help feed the people in Louisiana and Texas from the hurricane. Delta went down there, so that he had asked me, and I was like, dang, I wish I would have knew a little ahead of time because I had already made plans. I'm already going out of town somewhere else, the opposite way. So that truly was the only mission, I guess you can say, that we had ever talked about, you know. And I know a lot of people would ask, when is NFAR going to come out? When are they going to, you know, do this and that? You know, and I would always ask him that, when we going to do this? And he was like, yeah, we're trying to set the foundation and all this. Was you going to ask something?
I just want to take my little note. What I wanted to ask you, though, I want to rewind for a second because you mentioned Crystal Muhammad. How did you become acquainted with Sister Crystal Muhammad? Because you was riding for Crystal also.
Right. So like anybody, like the first thing that the first reason I started like having respect for her was because I was seeing she was feeding the homeless. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just growing up in general, hearing about Black Panthers in general, I'm like automatically assuming, you know, ride for the Black Panthers because they ride for us. So that's kind of how I always looked at it. And me and Crystal, she's, you know, she even mentioned, you're the only one that be out here taking up for me and you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of her own people wasn't. So yeah, she definitely thanked me, you know, for taking up for her and stuff. But it was just the respect I have for her, what she was doing for the people. And, you know, it went from there. We ended up communicating more, and it was just like a bond we formed, you know.
So
And
what ultimately happened? Um, what ultimately happened with Crystal Muhammad? Because it seemed like y'all stopped communicating. I used to follow this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of stepped away from it because I started dealing with other topics. Because in reality, what we do is podcasting. People act like this is some street beef when we disagree and when people talk tough and all of that stuff don't move me at all because we just podcasting. If people are really talking tough, you're going to pull up and not pull up and talk. You're going to pull up and make it pop off. You ain't going to pull up with no camera and all that. Like when people talk about Kristen that pulled up and you ain't pulling up with no camera and talking. If you pulling up and pulling out and it's going down. So I don't take this stuff serious, but I noticed that you and Crystal Muhammad kind of drifted apart at some period of time. But before I've seen her on your podcast, you have been on theirs. What happened with that? Y'all still good?
yeah, like I mean, see, she drifted away from social media because I think it has something to do with you know, the thing with Ozone, because you know, Ozone, like the people that was really riding for him at the beginning, he just stopped emailing, and he would only like email Remy, which we now know was a mistake, you know. And he stopped emailing her, Delta, me. So we're like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So she just, I mean, stayed off of social media. But I mean, she got my number. Like, she'll hit me here and there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like anything happened between us. But it was just, yeah, like she just hasn't been on social media.
I got you. So what happened? You was doing, like, in the background, you got the free Ozone t-shirts in the background. You were also doing the Ozone. You was campaigning for Ozone, real heavy. And then it seems like at some point that even dropped off. What happened with that?
So Remy, like I said, because all right, this is how it all started. We were supposed to.
Let me say this. If for those who don't know that ain't that up on the know, the guy Remy was one of the first ones to put out a GoFundMe. He was one of the first ones to put out a the Cash App, and ultimately he was one of the first one with an independent website dedicated to collect funds for Ozone. Now, with that being said, as we know now, it seemed like it went it went horribly wrong once the funds was collected. So were you in the midst of that type of fallout too?
Yeah, because like when we reached 30,000, they were supposed to pay for attorneys. That's what we was all telling the people. Because at first, me and OC was getting the information from behind the scenes, and they told us, y'all go release it and tell the people. So the people were expecting when we get to 30,000 to get an attorney. We got to 39,000, no attorney. So I'm behind this. I didn't check them on here, like, to put it out there like that. I called them, OC, Crystal, Remy, everybody. And I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me. And Remy got all upset. That's whenever he called Mama Ozone's mom, a crackhead. So I was like, okay, now it's time to tell the truth about him because he's going too far. So it was like as soon as that happened, he went and told Ozone some lies. Because you gotta understand, Sisters of the Underground came out and said, if you are willing to put up whatever y'all have, we'll pay for the rest. So we thought that was the truth, right? So since we thought, even Remy, he thought it to be true. So I told people, I said, look, if y'all still are wanting to donate, even though we're gonna have enough for the attorneys, why don't y'all donate to his commissary? Because he's in jail. He needs commissary right now. And they try to say that I said to send it to my Cash App. I said no, because people did have trust issues. They would send me donations to me to send to Remy or to give it to the right spot, is what they would say. I showed everybody proof that sent me money that's what I did. I wanted everybody to trust me. So, and I also, when I told them y'all can donate to the commissary, I gave them the website. I said, y'all can do it yourself. I said, y'all don't need me. Y'all don't need nobody. Y'all can do it yourself. It's so easy. Then Remy, he tried to override me, and he said, y'all can go to a website, but he never gave him the website. But he sure gave him the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So it was just this big old little problem that he had with me. So he goes and says, I'm selling T-shirts and I'm pocketing the money. So how it started was, I was like, how can I stop coming out of my pocket? You know what I'm saying? Like literally coming out of my pocket to donate. So I was like, because I make T-shirts. That's a little side hustle I do. I even made this hoodie, NFAR. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make T-shirts and I'm gonna split it. A portion is gonna go to re-up. The other portion is gonna go to his commissary. It was all based on to go to Ozone. The first $100, the first 4 T-shirts that I sold, that was whenever all the problems started. Like, really, Remy started saying it. I didn't believe it, and I found out it was true that Ozone said he don't know me and he don't want me selling shirts in his name because I'm making money off of it. And I said, whoa. And I sent that first $100 to his commissary. I've showed the receipt on that, everything. And everybody was saying, if he's saying that, just keep the money. If he don't want the money, keep the money. I said, no, I'm a man of my word. That's what I'm going to do. So after that, because like you said, I put in more time on here than anybody. So I felt played. I was like, I did all of this genuinely. I wasn't doing this for money. I was doing it because I was wanting to help Ozone, because I felt it. I really felt in my heart what was going on with him. Like, I seen that there was some shady stuff going on, so I really wanted to help. And that happened, and I felt played. So I said, you know what? I do want to make my money back off of this. I said, but I do want y'all to know, y'all don't have to buy the T-shirts. I said, but please understand, if you do buy it, I'm not gonna be sending it to Ozone. He said he don't want it. He don't want me selling the T-shirts. And I was like, but that's not cool. That I did all of this stuff for him. Didn't ask for nothing. I did it from my heart, and then just to, be like, oh, we don't need you. After I've done helped a whole lot. So yeah, I did feel played. Now I'm at a point where these T-shirts are just up for support. I don't even be asking people to buy them. You know what I'm saying? People haven't bought them in in a little while. So yeah, these are just up for support. I have not been selling them. I think people thought I balled out or some shit or made a lot of money. No, no. I think I made $100 extra off the or after I sent 100 to them. So about 200 total. Close. 180.
Now,
Something
let me
like that.
ask you, whatever happened to we got Delta Jango in the green room, but he can sit there
I
for a
bet.
second. Uh,
I bet.
what happened to your support for Spike? Man, this is a good interview, family. I mean, everybody need the thumbs up. Everybody need the thumbs up.
Yeah.
This is not, and if I bring Delta in, Delta, we ain't with the nonsense, brother. We're gonna talk intelligently and we're gonna answer
Cause
and not
he
be reckless. Anything reckless, you
yeah,
gone.
he want yeah,
Not
the
anything,
reason he's in is because he wants to cut me off from, saying what I gotta say.
but no,
But
but we're not gonna add
I
that.
mean
We're not gonna add that. We're not gonna add that. We're gonna have intelligent conversations in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Right, wrong, or indifference is going to be intelligent conversations on Morse World TV. Right, wrong, or indifference. It is what it is. If you can't talk intelligently and it got to be mother effer this, and be that, punk mf for this, you're not going to be on the show. You're going to have to be able to conduct yourself in a gentleman type way and express yourself intelligently, or it's just not going to happen. It is what it is. That's how we going in 2022. I think we can disagree and communicate like intelligent people, and it is what it is. If we can't, you can't be on Morse World TV. But back to what I was saying before I talked to Delta.
about Spike.
Yeah, so
So
what happened with your support for Spike? Because you were supporting everybody.
yeah, okay, so I told the people like, yeah, I'm still supporting Spike. It's just Ozone's is more serious. Like he needs way, way more money than what Spike does. But what a lot of people don't know is I helped bring in the last amount of money that he needed for his attorney. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's still in jail, like I had his Spike's wife on the show, or maybe girlfriend, I'm not sure. But I had her on the show, and she's Crystal sent her to me. She was like, yeah, we could use everybody's help. So I basically just kept saying, yeah, y'all. I mean, we need this amount of money. And then before you knew it, she hit me up and said we reached our goal. And I'm like, well, that's good. And honestly, I haven't heard back much, on that. I can't believe he's still in jail, to be real. But you know, because like I said, like I know why he came, right? Because um he already knew. So you gotta understand, he said a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into why where there was an issue. Like you said, man, you rode for Delta, man, you rode for Crystal, right? And I had never met them in person, but I rode for them. That's just how I am. Like, just think about the people that I really love. Like, I really am riding. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm riding for them. So anybody that talk down on anybody that I'm cool with, even the subscribers that are in the chat, like if someone says something about
Uh-oh. 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 Boss Talk just went out. Maybe his phone died. I got you, Delta. Let me just make sure Boss Talk right.
my bad.
Thank you for the super
All right,
chat.
so all right, so like I said, I ride hardcore.
Sister
So
CC,
if any,
you up next. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
huh?
No, I was talking to somebody in the chat. My apology. Go ahead, brother. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Invictus. You still there?
All right, so hold on, say that again. You got cracked out.
Good.
I hope my connection ain't messed up.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Can you hear
So,
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
So you were saying something, but you got cut off. So you can carry on.
All right. So, you know, if I'm taking up for a person, I feel like that's what they should do for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Z Banga, he came on my show and said that he would smack me when he seen me, right? But yeah, I noticed that Delta was over there being cool with him. And I'm like, bro, what's up with that? I'm talking to him behind the scenes. And from there, it got a lot worse. I'm talking about a lot worse, like arguments and stuff. Him telling me stuff that I didn't even know he had an issue about. Like, I'm like, where the hell is all this coming from? You know, and I'm talking about it led from there to him telling me, yeah, you know, you need to be, you know, like threatening stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I mean, it got to there where we're talking about.
All right, why are you doing that? We can't hold this. He can't hold this demonstration. I want to bring Delta in, but I gotta let the initial guest to say his piece before I bring Delta in. I gotta let him say his piece first.
Man,
That's all right. You back?
I don't know if the people somebody's not wanting us to do the show or what, but
No, you good. Go ahead.
all right. So, like I said, like you know, y'all, everybody knows how I wrote for him, and you know, when I just asked him, bro, like, why can't anybody else you'll check him, but you ain't checking him? This guy literally said he'll stop.
Okay. Let me recap real quick. So you said Z Banger came and basically said he's gonna smack you, and the general, instead of coming to your defense, he was actually riding with them, or indirectly not really supporting in your defense.
Yeah, he wasn't supporting him in my defense, and he's saying I didn't know about that. I said, or he said he didn't see it. I said I told you though. I told you what he said, and which I can't make anybody do what they do, but I'm just saying, like, if anybody says anything wrong about Delta, I would take up for him because he's not there to respond for himself. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it. I mean that's any friendship, how any friendship should go. And you know, so when I hit him up about it, you know, he called me kind of talking reckless, and yeah, of course the argument went from there. You know, and you know, like the things that he said, like you said, bringing up kids and stuff. There should be no reason why you bringing up kids in an argument. You know what I'm saying? And like, and yeah, trust me, anything that he said, I ain't trying to do nothing to get him in trouble. So that's why I'm like not trying to sit here and like make it look like or say all the threats that he said. It would just threats that took it there. Like, okay, if that's how it is, that's okay. So, you know, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna expose NFAR.
What can you expose about NFAR though?
It ain't real. It ain't real.
What do you mean it's not real? Is
It's
NFAR you and Jango, Delta
pretty
Jango?
pretty much. Like he
Man,
says
he a machine.
okay, but look, he says there's others. And I recently told him about this. Like after, you know, we finally start arguing, I said, bro, like, let's be real. And I said, I've been asking you, when am I gonna meet the other people, right? And he's like, oh, these people are underground. I'm like, man, stop all that. Like, stop. Like, stop all the underground stuff. Like, if you're speaking with me, I'm wearing and I'm wearing this.
Hold up now.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. But he knows I've spoke to him about all of this. You know what I'm saying? I said, what? I said, you got people in the comments asking when's NFAR coming out? Who is in NFAR? Besides y'all, who else is in NFAR? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
But didn't you just help collect funds for Delta when he was incarcerated recently?
Yeah, yeah. Like his mom had made a Cash App. So yeah, while he was in jail, um, which you do know why he was in jail, right?
Well, we're gonna ask Delta when he come in.
All right, we'll see if he
He's a
tells the truth.
revolutionary. He's a revolutionary. Revolutionaries go to jail all the time.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
And he did that. He did.
But you was definitely riding for him, like people, because I've covered the militia and the gun club and with the GMJ and all that. People would just send me stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? And be like, Boss Talk is trying to help Delta get out of jail. Delta in jail. Da, da, da. And then the researchers on Morse World TV, they research and find out, yeah, Delta is in jail. And I thought that was a noble cause that you was trying to help raise money for him. But now it seemed like on the flip side, that was just a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, a month at least at max.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was,
but now y'all are at odds with each other because he didn't come to your defense. Is that the end of NFAR?
I mean, now that, because like I said, I don't know of any other people. I mean, he's mentioned that there's other people, but it's like, okay, like he'll say, bro, I'm the one that got all the, it was my men that was there at the formations with GMJ. And I said, bro, after you left, GMJ still had formations. So you can't say that you ran all of that, and like I was one to ask you also, like, besides him telling you, do you have like real proof that he was his second in command?
Now, I don't know if he was his second in command, but I do know that I got footage where he is commanding on Stone Mountain. I do have footage where he's actually commanding the troops on Stone Mountain, but I don't know if he was the second in command. But I will also say this, that I know GMJ had offered him some money to bring people in, and that had been proven. But I don't know about the second command thing. Maybe he can answer that better. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll definitely say, I mean, that's what he always tells me. I was the one that was in charge of all that. But like, if you look at the first time they was in Louisville, when they was on the steps, like I really looked at it. I'm like, I mean, he might have been on the steps, he just wasn't close. And I would feel like a second in command would be really close to where he's
So
at.
you think he been fronting? He been fronting on you, lying to you?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, because I mean, like, it's just a lot. And I've trust me, I've asked him about all this. I'm like, I mean, it just ain't making sense. I said, because if you look at the documentaries and stuff of militias and stuff like that, they're actually doing stuff for the community, helping them and stuff like that. And I said, because he was like, he'll say, "Where'd you find me at?" I said, "Well, I found you on Tarka Show." But I mean, what he's really trying to say is, you found me in this militia life. And I'm like, okay, well, if you really want to get down to it, I found you marching with a gun. I said, that's a protest with a gun. I said, so, but you're acting like I found you out there in war. I said, that's not where I found you. I did not find you out there in war, because that's what he was really trying to say. Is that's what, and he said, I was doing this before NFAC. I said, maybe so. I can't sit here and say you wasn't. But what I'm saying is, since I've known you since 2020, I mean, nothing. We haven't done nothing as a group. I'm just repping it, because I'm like, okay, these are people that I'm cool with.
You've been riding since 2020. Y'all ain't going on no missions or nothing.
No, because that's when I met him. Like last year. Well, met him online, but
well, let's do this. Let's see if we can be respectful and bring Jango in and ask him some of the hard questions.
All right.
Is that Delta? Is that Delta?
Hey, Tom, you can hear me? Man,
I can hear you well. I can hear you
Man,
well. I can hear you
boy,
well.
you something else. Hey, you know what?
Hey,
Hey,
I'm the best minute, man. What are you talking
let me know if
about,
I'm
man?
breaking up now. I'll call.
Say what? Man, you've been there all that time,
Say
and
that
now you
again.
breaking up. I said, this Morris World TV, we the best podcast on the internet. Next to Boss Talk.
Man, you don't
Hey,
got
yo,
man, you don't got big head, boy. You don't know us no more though.
no, I do.
You don't got
After
big
you
head.
said,
You up here hollering about how you gave me the general status. Now, boy, you say, hey, you know what? See this
I
little
did,
thing
Delta.
sitting next to
I
you,
was
bro.
the first one to
Bro,
call
he
you
did.
Delta. Let's
You
be
was Delta
clear.
Jango.
Hey, I was the first one to call you General. I said I can go back and fold a file. It's recorded.
Yeah, it was
I was
Delta
the first one to
Jango.
call you General. But don't take that personal. Bro, what in the
Man,
world is going on with the
Jay,
#1 soldier?
man, bro, Jay, say what?
What is going on with your
Say that
#1
again.
soldier? You breaking up.
Man, let me tell you something. This dude here came to me from Doofus. I don't know this kid. You hear me?
Man, y'all was riding together though. Y'all was about to come to Baltimore and take me out.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
That's what you said.
Let me tell you something.
He capping. He capping.
Man, let me tell you something, man. One thing about it though, Ty, like I say, when the issues happen with us in the field, you had the tape. So what these little toy soldiers out here talking about, you already know what it is. You hear me?
Bro,
See what it
what
is,
did
what
you
he
do in the
don't know
field though?
is because he wasn't there. You hear me? You feel me? Cause he wasn't there. You know what I mean? He didn't come from that. He met me on. He came to Doofus, man. He hitting Doofus' phone up. Doofus keep hitting me up like, man, could you please respond to this dude there? So I'm like, who is that? He like, man, I think he was trying to get in with NFAC. So I'm like, all right, I'll go over there. I'll check it out. You know, I speak. He told me I say he was already routine, bro. We don't know you. You went and printed shirts up on your own. That's the problem, bro. So you got some audacity
That
to
was way
even jump
after.
up here. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the audacity. No. The audacity. We sit here, we let you ride this way, and knowing my comrades right. See, everybody that sat on top platform was NFAR, homeboy. You hear what I'm saying? So you don't know that because you wasn't out there. You came from social media. You feel what I'm saying? So you feel like you can print up some shirts. Nobody told you to make those shirts, or nobody told you to make those free ozone shirts. You hear what I'm saying? You done it on your own, though. You feel me? But when you start going left and talking about you supposed to be my voice. When we calling you to come out, you wouldn't come out. When we needed you to pick up the phone, when Ozone got jammed up in that situation, this nigga sent me to the voicemail, bro. This nigga was so shook he wouldn't even answer the phone. I got to go on Google to get Crystal Muhammad intel. And he up here playing like he one of my soldiers. He ain't one of my men. You hear me? My dudes don't move like that. You don't know what you involved in. He don't know nothing but what he saw on social media. Yo, show, bro. So when I found all that out, he's talking about we had an issue with him going to.
1 second. Hey, Delta, to be fair, you was on Boss Talk supporting his membership or allegiance to you for months and months and months and months. This is a different song, Delta. Let's be clear. So one thing you have to
I'm gonna tell you why we supported him. Why we supported him social media. He jumped on your show and jumped in the middle. We didn't ask him to jump on your show and be calling you all that, getting involved in the Chris Muhammad situation. That's something he done to clickbait, bro. And making up NFAR shirts was never out there in the field. Never came to not one formation. Talking about how he was so happy to meet GMJ and acting like he one of my men. We asking this toy soldier to come out. He's nowhere to be found. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like he won't even pick up the phone when we need him. Toy soldier coward up here acting like he a soldier.
Those formations are not war.
You
So
know what I'm
stop
saying?
acting like you're a soldier.
Up here.
Stop acting like you're a soldier. That is not war.
This what I want to say. This what I want to for him to sit up. Okay, for him to sit up and say, for him to sit up here and contradict the militia, right? It's me, Ozone. We was out there. And to sit up here and say how he checked Ozone. See, this toy soldier went to Ozone spazzed on him. That's why Ozone want this toy soldier selling his shirts. You hear me? He trying to move like he one of our soldiers. Went to Ozone cussed his ass out. come back to me, Delta, who is this
No, it
dude?
didn't.
I had to go off
No,
with
it
another
didn't.
member. That going at Ozone sideways. NFAR, little dudes. He holler, he NFAR. He reckless though. So Ozone spazzed on it. That's how O knew him. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like he was
Man, I
so
recall.
and had a audacity come out of his mouth the other day talking about how he checked Ozone. He said that. I checked how he'll whoop Ozone ass. But you got free Ozone behind you, nigga. You hear what I'm saying? You come out your mouth, you little toy soldier. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Like I told him, I knocked that nigga ass out, Tom.
Okay,
You
okay.
can't
I
with
want
me.
me to play with it.
Hold
Don't
up,
play
hold
with
up,
me.
hold up, Delta. Let's not threaten anybody. Let's just see what's going. Let's see what's going on. Let's give Boss Talk a chance to respond to some of the content what you put out, and then you can talk again. Come on, Boss Talk.
All right, so when he was say about, okay, so you remember whenever you were supposed to do a show with Ozone, and I guess you might have said something about K Foss, and he got mad and he canceled.
Yeah.
Well, there was another guy that had the name Ozone in his name that was commenting, and I thought that was Ozone. And you know, at that time, I'm thinking Ozone is saying he's not cool with you. So I hit him up on IG. When I say I check a person, it's not like I'm threatening them or whatever. No, I'm going to them and questioning them about the issue. That is checking somebody when you're going to them about the issue. So I asked, why are you over there acting all cool on that platform and you want to say that you have issues with them? Me and him went back and forth. He said he cussed me out. I cussed him back out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I went. You know what I'm saying? But we squashed it that day because I apologized. I said, my apologies. I thought it was someone else. I said, I really do apologize. He said, we good, brother. He said, you know, and it was good from there. It was good from there. That's why, you know, he said, I thank you for going on Kwame's show. I still got the emails and everything. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about that I shouldn't be putting up these t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, after all this, I'm gonna keep it real because, you know, he want to say I'm a fake toy soldier. I'm a real fighter. And I'm not trying to make a threat. I'm a real fighter. So I don't want anybody out there to think that I'm worried about anybody trying to do something to me. But other than that, you know, and he called me Darren. His name is Damien. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's what it is. We both got D names, but it's all good. But you know what I'm saying? Through this, I found out what kind of man he really is. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that he called a felony charge for beating up a woman, a pregnant woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, like, come on. I mean, I got proof. I got this man.
Hold up, Boss Talk. Hold up. He got to respond to that. Now,
yeah.
Now, Delta, you called me a woman beater one time. Now, you ain't beat up no pregnant woman, did you?
Yeah, he did.
Man, let me go ahead because one thing about it, when it come down to shit like that, my nigga, my baby mother, nan female ever had no issue with me. That was something that we all got arrested for, nigga. We had to cop out to it. That was a project fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I want to explain.
All right, go ahead.
We all got arrested. The girl ended up getting hit by it was a brawl. So we all had to cop out to it. I ain't got no fucking charge, no females on me like that. But see, you wanna see what it is. Like he wanna be Kendrick. You hear what I'm saying? He wanna use Breonna Taylor name. He wanna use the Militia life. You hear what I'm saying? You want to brand yourself like you said. Oh, I might get 50,000 views or such and such. Hit my following like what Z Banger told your clown. Me coming over here. You hear? That's what I'm saying. This what he hot about because I won't go at Z Banger. Man, Ozone facing a real situation. He put Militia them over his case. So you want me to go back and forth like you doing with Kirk them, you doing with Watchdog them. Boy, this is Militia like we ain't got time to be playing like that. You hear what I'm saying? What Remy has done, things has got this is serious matters right here.
Hold up, Delta.
Go ahead.
The thing is that he just made an allegation. Now, you know, you was on the show when Boss Talk pulled my record, and it seems that I had some domestics. And I said it seems because if you look at the
if I had a domestic, listen to me. Listen to me.
No, hold up.
If I had a domestic, bro, I sit here like what you said.
Hold up.
I sent it to him. I sent him the proof.
Let me stop. What I'm saying is, it appeared that I had a bunch of domestics, right? When in fact, when you see it adjudicated, it's not that at all. That's just on the digital record, but it ain't that at all. So when I'm asking you, he says that you have an assault on a pregnant woman. And was it adjudicated? Because there's a difference of being accused of something and adjudicated. You see what I'm saying? So when you pull my record up, you see there is no adjudication. Maybe one or something or a stat or something like that. I don't know. But they say, oh, he got 20, da-da-da. But the adjudication, have you been adjudicated is what he's saying.
What I'm saying is there was a project fight. The girl ended up getting hit. We all went to jail for it. You feel what I'm saying? So we all just pled guilty to bond out. Now, I tell you this. If I lost a job behind, I had to go get the paperwork. You know what I mean? To prove that. If I can prove it, Tar, you'll get your show to me. I'll leave social media if I can prove it then. Let's do that bet. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they want to turn it to an image that they can never beat.
I don't tell on people past, man. I mean, I'm just asking.
That's what I'm saying. We don't rob, we don't do all kind of shit out here in the field. You feel me? But this is something that this tour soldier don't understand, like this black militia movement. You hear what I'm saying? He talking about what the white militias and all that do. Like, Ty, you made a mockery of that AV situation. A lot of this, we got to throw it at you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, myself and Ozone, bro, we put 110% into this shit. You feel what I'm saying? What this tour talking about was actually out there. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand the energy. Like right now, when it come down to this little non-venomous snake, Remy, what he doing, the social games, bro, that got to be over with. See what he's trying to do right now, he's trying to pull a Kendrick. He's trying to...
When you speak about Remy, right, and I'm going to bring Boss Talk back on in a second, Remy supposed to have ran off with the money as it relates to Ozone, but Remy is supposedly in Florida. So you can't really speak on Remy if you're in Florida and you haven't tracked him down.
Thank you.
You can't be in Florida where Remy is supposed to be and on social media. It's like a guy here in Baltimore.
Bro, let me say something on that.
It's about me now.
Let me say something on that. Let me say something on that. Because when I was coming at him, y'all telling me, oh, Delta sending threats. Ozone telling me to back off. We had them win against Ozone. We had them backed out. We was like some fuck that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when Remy came out and done this here, that's why I came back forth. Because I'm starting to find out now that Ozone didn't know. He really didn't know. I got the intel that Remy, he really calling the people. Him and that girl Blaze. I didn't know that. I thought O had just sided with him. But I sat there and read the message. So I'm shocked, like, oh, if I'd have known this, I already know we the only muscle he got out here. What Panther party that he was out there in Tulsa with? What Talib at? I'm finna say his name. Talib out here sneak this in my comrade, but you in my DM, nigga. You been telling, such, this and that, there. It's all good, it's all gravy. Where y'all at? Where the duck squad at? You mean to tell me out of all these marching militants out here, Delta the only one that can come out and speak on that? That's why I saluted Z Banger and Militia X. So when he want me to sit here and go through beef with this man Z Banger and Militia them, we don't even know this little mixed breed. No disrespect. You feel me? We won't even know him. He ain't even cuffing his cloth. He sent me straight to the email. He sent me straight to the voicemail when I'm trying to call him to figure out what was going on with the comrade. He's a pure coward. And he sitting up here got some audacity with an NFAR shirt on and wouldn't even come out. See, he think he can ride this social media wave, bro. Top, RBG, BPC, Guerrilla Ops, you know what it is. 10 years in this. GMF down there in Texas with my line is them. Wait, what are you on, bro?
Let me let Boss talk.
Soldier, my nigga.
Let me let Boss Talk respond real quick, and then I got a few questions I want to ask. We're going to get to the bottom of this tonight. Come on, Boss Talk. The floor is yours.
So he keeps calling me a toy soldier. You know what I'm saying? No. Ain't nothing toy about me. I'm really with what I say. You know what I'm saying? I did say I can whoop I almost said Ozone. I can whoop Delta. I will whoop him in a fight, right? I told him that. So he keeps calling me a toy soldier. He keeps saying this is militia life. but you ain't shown nothing, militia. You cannot even have a gun. You know what I'm saying? You a felon, bruh. So stop talking about this militia life. You know what I'm saying? Stop. I got the facts. I got the facts, and I sent them to Harker too. He knows I ain't capping. You a felon. So stop saying it's malicious life when you really can't even live a militia life. As we know, that was Celia's gun.
Hold up, boss.
That was Celia's gun.
Boss is dropping some bombs. Hey, Delta. Delta, you be all up on the screen last year with the burner and everything, brother. And he talk about you a felon and you can't own a weapon. What's going on? Come on, Delta. Come on. Come on, Delta. You gotta come. You gotta come with something now. He dropping bombs up here tonight. Hold up. Let me unmute you.
Games on social media.
No, hold up. Start over because I had you your mic was on. Now he's saying that you can't even participate in the militia.
Man, one thing about it, one thing about it though, these toy soldiers been playing police games on social media. They been trying to, every nigga that he set up there on his platform with, threatening to lock us up. You hear me? Ozone say Fed sat there and tracked him and watched him for Morris Real TV. I ain't say nothing though. I'm saying Ozone jail up. They got us flagged already. And he up here talking about felon and all that. I don't even entertain that. Because all my young comrades out here that's moving on niggas, you think they moving legally? You don't know what you don't know the gun laws here, bro. You gonna be speaking on something like that? We ain't in the open. You hear me? What would make you even? Why would I even address something like that? You hear me? That don't make sense to me.
No,
to even throw something out there right now while we on. You feel me?
What I'm saying though, Delta, is when you saying that this is militia life, he's saying that how can you run with saying that I'm about this life, when in fact you won't even be able to participate to the fullest degree without putting yourself in harm's way, if I can say it in a better way. Like me, I can't participate in the open. I got a felon from 30 years ago. I can't participate in the open. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just what it is. So he's saying that you saying, I'm about this life. I'm 10 years in. I'm this, that, I'm that. He's like, hold up, you fronting, because if you are bringing out them burners, it's really not adding up. I think that's the real question.
Hey, Tom.
I feel you too. That I don't even. Why would I answer it? I get you.
But Tom. Hey, Tom. But listen to me. Every state we went to was open carry for one. And like when you had the video, when the tire got shot that night, Dustin was gonna make it back. Oh, I don't give a fuck if that bit was illegal or not. We was making it back. So all that talking, what he doing about faking this and faking that, he's a social media clone that's up here trying to get followers and views. So he think he another Kendrick. Kendrick jumped on your show and say, I don't know how Ty found me. You don't know how Ty found you? Kendrick sat there on Facebook and called the police. You hear me? The same dudes that he's sitting up here entertaining and talking about Kirk and all of them said out his mouth on the phone to him, just before I go to war with you, I'd rather see you locked up. So why I want to sit here and come entertainment and look at my boy O up here, what O facing? Behind this black community shit, behind J-Dem, we supposed to keep playing with these talk like this here? This ain't no game, bro. And he want me to see him going at Z banging and all that. He want me to address legal issues when it comes to guns and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. It's funny to him because he's a mixed breed. He don't know nothing about our struggle. He's a total, he's premature like Kendrick.
Hey, Delta, hold up one second. You mentioned that Boss got Kendrick. Are you saying that Boss got Kendrick hemmed up?
No.
No, Kendrick called the police on Facebook, right? And said I had ties to Jay. Like he be up here cropping me with Jay, trying to make it seem like I got connection to Jay. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this ain't no game when it comes down to what's going on, what we're involved in. I get social media, and like I'm telling him, we ain't got time to be bickering back and forth with Z-Bank. I don't know that man like that. You went on that man shit and tried to, and you telling people, for one, he taking money. He taking donations off of Ozone name and the regime name. Dolores sent him $200-something. More other motherfuckers sent him money. He using on
I forget
gas,
what
using on gas and all that. Won't come out to a formation. Won't answer the phone. You feel he can't even answer the phone, but you acting like you one of my men. Got an NFAR shirt on now. Got Ozone shirts up behind him, talking about he'll whoop Ozone ass. What you doing, bro? You
Hey,
just
boss,
killed your own credibility tonight, trying to jump in and get some views, bro. Yeah.
Hey, hold
It
up.
ain't about the views. It's about exposing you.
Go ahead.
Hey, boss, did you actually say that you will whip Ozone? What made you, if you said it, what made you say that? What's the scenario behind that?
So because he's the first. I mean, he was the first one to say something out the way. He said he'll break my jaw, and I said we've all seen you box. You can't box. You use a punching bag, but yet you slap the bag, right?
So you say that to Delta?
Yeah, I said that to Delta, and then he started talking about the conversation me and Ozone had when I reached out to him and said, because I thought it was Ozone, but me and him squashed that. I literally said, I'm sorry, bro. Literally, my apologies. We squashed it. He went saying Ozone will whoop your ass. I said, you don't know me. I'm a real fighter. He don't really know Ozone like that. He ain't never seen Ozone fight. Ozone ain't never seen him fight.
Boss, why would you speak on Ozone because Delta says something? You know what I'm saying? Because Ozone can't speak for itself. That's just a question. The audience would like to know too.
Yeah, but my point was he's trying to tell me somebody can whoop me. I said you don't even. I've showed you, bro. I can kick, I can punch, I can do all of that. I literally, that's what I do for a living. I teach people how to fight. You know what I'm saying? This dude Delta, he keeps on saying this militia life. Like, stop. You ain't living like that. You aren't.
So
I mean,
hold up. Now, you was just campaigning for Delta when he was locked up. Delta, what you was recently locked up for? Did you get locked up while you was in this militia life, doing the things necessary as a liberator? What was you recently locked up, or was that a sham or a hoax? What was happening?
Yeah, like Sean went up there talking about it was a hoax and all that shit for like $3 grand. I went off on a child support judge. She put a fine, $3,000 fine on me. You feel what I'm saying? And they shipped me off. That wasn't no fucking hoax, bro. When I commended him on that.
I'm only asking.
You know what I mean? Like he went hard on it.
But he was trying to raise money for you. But nobody,
I was in there for real. It wasn't no hoax.
No. Listen. I'm just asking. I got you. But he was trying to raise Boss Talk. Boss Talk was trying to raise money for you, right? But people didn't know what you were locked up for. So you was locked up for child support.
I went up on the child support judge, put a $3,000 fine. I tried to get it reduced, so I spazzed out. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that was just my mindset at the time. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So that's what it was with me. You know, and
now let me say this. Boss Talk, when you was campaigning for him, you was you intentionally not mentioning that he was locked up for child support, or you didn't know?
Yeah, I was intentionally doing that because I didn't want him to look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew trolls and shit. So I'm like, yeah. And I spoke to his mom too. We made this agreement. We're just gonna say this because, I already know how the trolls are, and that's what I'm saying. That's part of me riding for people that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'm taking up for them. I'm literally not gonna say, "Oh, child support," because why? I already know the trolls gonna be out there saying you don't take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did that, straight up.
Man, you know what? I really missed this conversation. I haven't been into this militia conversation, and
let me explain something. Let me explain.
Come on.
Let me explain something. When it come down to that, I wouldn't be on the road with no license if I was in it. Like when Ty, when you put those little videos up, me doing whipping that nay, I was taking care of my daughter. That's for my daughter and the other child that wasn't mine. So he talking about when motherfuckers taking care of their kids. See, that's some reptile talk right there. We don't got to be going through
No,
no
I
fucking
said I
child
was
support to
trying
be
to
in
help
our
you so
child
people
life.
didn't say that. No, I was saying I didn't tell them so that the trolls wouldn't say that you wasn't taking care of your kids. That's why I did that. I talked to your mother about this.
Let me be 110% here. Let me be 110. Let me be 110% here, Ty, with him. His thing is, right, when you jumped over there and told him you the man, not Darren always wanted to be when Doofus came to me, He was like, man, go to the show. I told him this out my mouth. I said, man, you always started with a show. Now, when I asked him to come out, he couldn't make it out. I ain't say nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? So he was always social media. When he did the NFAR and all that, he was going hard. He jumped on your shit. You know what I mean? He came at you, Christian Muhammad. That's why we advocated, let him go ahead and rep that. But when it's time to go, bro, you ain't cut for it. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I was saying too. I just told him a couple days ago, man, do what you do. We're gonna support you. But he came back like a female, like, bro, like, you got a problem. I mean, we ain't playing with you. Like, when you say that about Ozone, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like, okay, well, how you gonna say that about the comrade, though? If I go against Ozone, that's something personal. You feel what I'm saying? But you ain't fit for that to be speaking on that man's name like that. And then you got the Ozone,
let me explain something.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because
so it's like, also when the kids came out.
Because you got mad that he stopped emailing you. You said fuck Ozone. He should have known that I was riding for him. Why is he picking their side? You literally jumped out the situation. Everybody knows that I've been on YouTube repping, trying to help Ozone more than you.
And I commend it.
Not everybody knows that. Not everybody knows that.
Bro, we gave you credit for that. See,
no, I'm talking about you.
You want to be like, well,
Ozone and the whole situation. That's what you said. That's what I'm not talking about what I did. I'm saying you said, I'm done with this. I ain't trying to help Ozone, but now all of a sudden you are. You know what I'm saying? You jumped out of it for like 2-3 months.
Boss Talk. You saying that Delta say he wasn't trying to help Ozone?
Yeah, because he stopped emailing him. No, I swear on my kid's life, this man said, I'm done. He was like, he done stopped emailing me. He should have trusted me. He should know everything's real with me. He said, I'm done.
We always done. What the fuck you mean? We always done.
Okay, so you heard him say that, but you see that I was on there for a while. I was on there for a while.
What the fuck you mean? Hold up. No, hold on. No, hold on. What you talking about? Like I told Mama O. No, like I told Mama O, by you going out there and advocating Remy, it's like a slap in the face. Because behind the scenes, what I'm telling him, what he don't know, what me and Ozone had going on, I got the text messages, Toy Soldier. You hear what I'm saying? So I can be like talking about I threatened to kill I threatened to kill all of them. You hear what I'm saying? That's my stance, though. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm out here in the field. You don't know nothing about this lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, you don't know nothing about this lifestyle.
I think it's a game. And
you don't know the militia lifestyle meaning.
When you said you checked that man and you said how you beat his ass, you got shirts up hanging up behind you. You contradict the militia saying such and such, y'all ain't no militia comparing us to the others. You don't understand this shit here. See, but you thinking it's all about me coming out.
You don't understand. You don't understand because everybody knows that I've been trying to bring awareness to Ozone.
What it is, bro. You should be happy that we let Rudolph play these little reindeer games, bro. We'll know you.
Stop acting like you made me. If you made me, you would have more subscribers than me. You would have more subscribers than me if you made me. Stop saying I'm a toy soldier when you've been faking it.
Hold up.
When oh man, all right. Okay, cool, no problem.
Boss Talk. It's only fair to say that if you say that he's unable to participate in the militia life, are you fully cleared to participate? Are you a felon of any kind? Are you?
No, I'm not a felon at all. I can have my guns. I got misdemeanors, but I ain't a felon. You know what I'm saying? I can have the guns. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's talking about doing all this and that, bro. Like, I'm telling you, he said that I didn't answer a phone call for a mission. No, I'm talking about he went to help Crystal Muhammad put out. Well, I don't even know if he had. He just went down there with Houston.
Ain't real.
Bro, I'll let you, Damien Brewer. I'll let you talk.
1 second, Jango.
So he's like literally. If he called me and I missed it, I called him back. It was never like, nah, I'm just brushing them off. No. I've always been wondering when are you actually gonna step up and actually do something? Like you say you're a general. When are you gonna act like a general? You know what I'm saying? He's smiling, but he know I'm telling the truth because you really have. I mean, don't even call yourself general no more because you know Tarka gave you that name. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to call me Boss Talk, so I'll call you Damien Brewer. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? We can go there. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm not is no toy. You know what I'm saying? What I say, I stand on what I say. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And like I said, you talking about this militia life, but don't nobody know you as a militia besides on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They don't see you pulling up doing nothing. You walked up with on AV, you know what I'm saying, with your girl Celia. You had to use her gun. You know what I'm saying?
Now to be for real, Celia did say that you didn't have a gun, that you was using her gun in those videos. Is that true, Delta? Come on, Delta.
Say what?
Yeah,
What you say, Tom? Say that again. What you say?
Boss had mentioned that you was using Celia gun, and you was talking this militia life, and you didn't even have a gun. So, and she mentioned on the show the same thing.
Man, let me. You know what? You know what? Every tool that I got legal, and where we got them from, they know where we got it from. Now on top of that, I never really addressed that. I asked this torture. I said, how you think the girl got here? This nigga tell me we was in a relationship. No, comrade, buddy brought her here. You hear what I'm saying? And her gun, she wasn't supposed to have it. You hear what I'm saying? So that was my comrade who she was sleeping with and doing all the other shit behind the scenes. Her gun, I didn't need her gun. I had my own gun. You hear what I'm saying? So no, the scope and all that, the nigga who brought her down here, he had it. I had to get it back from him. He taking her money. See, y'all up here running your mouth, and Todd, you helped paint that picture though. You hear me? Because I was trying to call in the show that day.
It's the truth.
I ain't know. You blocked me.
Listen, Delta.
You blocked me.
No, Delta. You do too much threatening and too much tough talk. And if you can talk with some sense.
No, bro. No. Hold up, Tom. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up, Tom. Because for one, you painted that narrative like we was enemies. We was cool. I contacted you. I said I want you to do one more show. I want you to do one more show because I had something to really throw out there about NFAR. We had the land set up. We had the foundation. I told you all I need you to do is plug the foundation and the security team. Ozone won't be in that situation, Tom. You'd have done that. You hear me? That's why I got hot with you. You talking about I put your wife up there? You know why I went left. Huh? But you know why I went left. You supposed to help this out, bro. Everything was set up. Hold on. Kenyon Gary. We had the land NFAR. We had the land up there in Michigan. He running left with it. Drew down there in ATL. You hear me? That's who she exposed. That's why she was here. NFAR members had them went left. The same shit we had to go through with NFAC. That's why I told you set up another show, Tom. You did it for entertainment purposes. You hear me? Like with this toy soldier sitting up here laughing like it's funny, I break his jaw. I knock him out. I know I knock him out.
Delta, I seen him
playing. He's running off NFAR. Got free Ozone shirts on, and he trying to play with us. Say what?
Hey, you won't play with me in person.
Hold up.
Man, if he know karate, then Grandmaster J is a real DJ. That's how much he know karate.
I prove myself. I got videos of what I do.
And I told him come down here, Tom. I told him come down here, Tom. Say we'll set it up. I'm at the gym right now. I'm at the Boston gym right now. This is what we do. I told him 3 rounds. If I don't knock you out, I break your jaw. Let's do it for Ozone. What'd he say? You'll go play with Kendrick though. You'll go traveling anywhere else, but you won't come here and play with me.
But you won't come to Memphis.
You ain't crazy, boy.
Hey,
come to Memphis.
You ain't crazy, boy.
Hey,
what's wrong with you?
Hey Delta, do you want to set up a match for Morse World TV? And I'll go and get the gym, and y'all can get busy and shake hands out.
Please. I swear, please.
Man,
please.
Bro, hey, like I told him, all you gotta do is come here. I'll knock him out within.
Listen. Hold up.
I'll knock him out in 1 round.
Hold up. Listen. What I'm saying is, we can meet on neutral ground, and I seen you hitting the bag. I seen Boss Talk hitting the bag, and maybe y'all can just go ahead, settle it in the ring, and keep it moving. How about that?
Hey, all right. I got one question. Since you seen us both, no, hold on.
Put it like this here.
Since you seen us both, Which one do you
like
think
this
is
here.
more skilled?
I done threw
Be
that out
real.
there.
Be real. I don't care if you say it's him. Be real.
I
Who do you
don't threw
think
that
is
out
more
there.
skilled? Who do you think is more skilled, me or him?
If you know karate, GMJ
I
is
don't
a real.
know.
GMJ is a real. He's a real DJ.
I'm
If you a fighter, you know karate. GMJ is a real DJ.
Bro, you seen my
if he
spin
know
kick.
karate,
You seen what I
Floyd
can do.
Mayweather,
I done
he
it
know
all.
karate
Bro, you
or he
slapped
a
the
real
bag.
fighter, then GMJ is a real DJ.
Do y'all
Okay,
want to
look,
let this
in
go?
fighting,
We'll move to the next.
in fighting,
Hey, he talking about, man.
when you punch the
He up here
bag,
trying to
when
get
you
some
punch the
views.
bag,
You ain't
it's a
finna play
punching
with us.
bag.
You ain't finna play with us,
See,
little toy soldier.
hold on.
The hell you
See,
talking
when I
about?
teach kids, and
You
I
should
tell
be
the
lucky
kids
that
when they hurt
Christian
their
Muhammad
knuckles,
got behind you and we
bruh,
allowed you to get to this point, bro.
I
You
don't,
know what I'm saying? You
bruh,
up here
okay,
trying to get some
whatever
views,
you
nigga. We
say,
gave you
whatever
Boss
you
Talk
say.
podcast.
So hold
We
up,
gave you
hold up,
that.
hold up.
You know
Let's
so it's
reset.
like you
Let's
should be
reset.
lucky.
Hold up. Let's
We
reset.
gave you that.
Let's reset. Back to what I want to get back to what Delta had mentioned about ozone. Because whether people know it or not, I rocks with ozone. But I seen too many hands in the pot. I seen too many people putting out propaganda. I seen too many people putting out too much information that could jeopardize ozone freedom on social media. So that's the only reason I didn't speak on ozone. I didn't come with no scenarios. I didn't come with no possibilities of this and that. I said I wasn't speaking on it because I understand ozone to a degree that I know it wouldn't be in the best interest of his case to speak on it on social media. But now, for Delta, you said right here, I just want to hear it and be clear. You saying that you don't rock with ozone no more because he stopped emailing you? And if not because of that,
I'm what he was talking about when. No, bro. What? Let me. No, bro. I'm the one that's behind ozone now. When ozone got distant, we ain't know what was going on when Mama O came out. That's what he's talking about. It was like months ago. You know what I mean? So we like, well, fuck it then. You know, as Christian Muhammad felt type of way, we both felt some type of way. You know what I mean? So it's like behind the scenes when ozone needed a situation, he came to me. We ain't know no Remy. We ain't never heard of no Remy. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, where this dude come from? I'm trying to get intel on it. You know what I mean? Mama O telling us, they telling me, Delta, you sending threats. That's messing up ozone situation. How? We the only muscle he got. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a slap in the face to me. So I'm like, well, fuck it then. Let y'all do it. I backed off from it. You know what I mean? Let me go back to doing what I'm doing because I'm already in the open. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like now, when Remy done this here, that's when I came back out. It's a whole clip up there of the last conversation me and Ozone had on my YouTube. I mean my Instagram. That's what OC the Great had cropped up. You feel me? So he up here, he another Kendrick. You feel what I'm saying? You're a social troll. You want views. You ain't gonna get nothing off of playing with us, boy. Not over ozone. They ain't need a little toy soldier. You can take that shirt off and take those shirts down in the back, bro. Mama O already told you about that. And you steady doing it. You hear what I'm saying? You think it's a game. You feel that they think it's a real they finna put a needle in this boy arm. And you got this dude up here hollering about cockroaches and how he don't ran off with 18 grand. And I go over there, I tell the dude, I say, y'all see the show. Here he come. That's what you meant by that. You must be on that's some strong cocaine you on, boy. Or you gotta be that lame.
Hold
Ain't no way you
up,
can run with us. And talking
Hey,
about
Delta,
mission, you will never go on mission with us.
Hold up, Delta. Hey, Boss Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Delta keep mentioning you on drugs, cocaine, and all that. You ain't
and this guy got a whole list of cocaine charges, but he want to talk about me talking. I'm the only thing I do is smoke my bud. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of vape. You know what I'm saying? But it's
a little bit of vape.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit of vape. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be harsh on you when you're out there punching the bag and kicking the bag. But you know, he got a whole list. I mean, a whole list of cocaine possessions. Like, I mean, I actually sent it to you, so you know I'm not capping. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole list of possession of cocaine.
We selling dope. You know what I'm saying? It's called selling dope, nigga.
Delta.
It's called selling dope paraphernalia.
Have you ever smoked cocaine?
You don't know nothing about that lifestyle. You hear me?
Nah,
That's what it was. But you told me out your mouth that's what you was on. He told me. That's what he told me. I ain't trying to get air out the personal business. You told me that.
Okay, so check this out, Talk. Check this out. So you know how the watchdog has been basically trying to ruin a lot of stuff, right?
I mean, that's what you said, though.
Tell me why when me and him got into it, he said, that's all right.
You said it.
I'm a call watchdog and get the drop on you. How is it that he can call Watchdog and get the drop on me?
Who is the watchdog? Who is the watchdog?
It's a mystery guy. You know what I'm saying? He just basically, you know,
On the watchdog, man. On the watchdog, man. Watchdog, hey. On the watchdog on the watchdog and Kurt them been on your head, toy soldier. They been on your head. It was right. You was taking
he can't take up for me like I took up for him.
Who is the watchdog? I seen them in the comment section. I'm not really
it's this what you would call European guy, but he acted like he was an NFAC member, right? And he tried to act like, you know, he's here because he was saying at the beginning that Remy was scamming. But at the beginning, there was no sign of Remy doing any of that because we was all like tuned into it. So, you know, we was like, no, he was, in my opinion, what Watchdog was doing, he was trying to hurt what we was doing for Ozone. I feel like he was trying to get the money took away, you know, like literally get the whole site shut down, you know, and the Watchdog has spoke out. Literally, he ain't here for Ozone. He's here to really to troll, and he's steady made videos about me, these dumb videos or whatever, you know, which I'm pretty sure it's Joker John or whatever, but it's all good. But, you know, it's just crazy that he can say after Watchdog has said done all he's done, he gonna say, I'm gonna hit up Watchdog and get the drop on you, right? It's like, see, y'all, he's not, Watchdog don't ever say nothing about Delta. I mean, Damien. He never says nothing about him. Now I understand it's because they communicate. It's because they've been communicating.
Hold up. Delta trying
to
Delta, why you keep calling you Damien?
Z-Banger got connection.
Why you keep calling you Damien?
His name is Damian Brewer.
You hear me, Tom? Dolores and Z-Banger got connections, right? Dolores sending him $200-something, bro. I ain't even know it. You got other members sending him money. You feel what I'm saying? So he was collecting money off of Ozone shit. Not even. Then he told us out his mouth, told me and Crystal Muhammad, he sent Ozone $500 directly to Ozone. Ozone still to this day, right now, say he only collected $100 from this nigga. I just found this out the other night. So he telling us $200. Ozone say he only got $100. Where the money at?
I've showed proof of $200 in the commissary. I've showed proof.
Where the money? That money from Dolores? What? Dolores wasn't supposed to be giving you no money, bro.
Okay, so the $200
right now on Boss Talk. And the only reason you here
all right, let me explain that 200.
You ain't supposed to be collecting no money though.
Hey, listen to me.
On,
it ain't my fault that people trusted me. It's not my fault that people trusted me and didn't trust y'all. People trusted me and said,
and you using Ozone, using NFAC, and you never came out to one formation. We don't even know you. You up here collecting money,
bro. A formation is a protest. I got my arm broken in protest last year.
I saw you flashing the money.
Hold up. Hold up, Delta. Because I want to make sure that we get a true update. I think this is a real update. I'm really liking the conversation, actually. What happened with OC the Great involvement in all of this conversation, too? Because I don't see any of y'all on OC the Great no more. OC the Great then going into another direct. Let me let Boss Talk speak, and then I'll let Delta come behind you. Go ahead, Boss Talk.
Yeah, I could definitely speak on that because, all right, so it was me and OC that was being sent information about Ozone to put out to the people. It got to where I was noticing I was doing it more. Not just putting out information. I was on there saying, all right, y'all, I was doing 12-hour fundraisers, not just a 24-hour fundraiser. But like I said, OC, he was one of the guys that you would tell the people, all right, once we get 30,000, we're going to be able to pay for the attorney. Behind the scenes, I called him. I'm like, bro, why haven't we got an attorney yet? Like, you need to talk to Remy. On the website, it was saying that we needed 90,000, but they were promoting we need 150,000. So people's asking me, why are they saying we need 150 when on the website it's showing 90? So OC, he was just riding for Remy. Now he's going against Remy, but the whole time he was riding for Remy. So when everybody came out and was saying something's fishy about Remy, every time it's not like just random people was asking him, hey, where's the money? I'm talking about the POA. I'm talking about Crystal Muhammad. I'm talking about everyone that was behind the scenes really working. They were asking, all right, where's the money at? Like, I mean, we need to be able to be ready to pay for an attorney. He was saying, yeah, he was just being real fishy. OC was taking up for him. He was saying everything that we were saying was a lie. So he cut Crystal off, cut Delta off, cut me off. You know what I'm saying? And now he officially knows that Remy is, you know, on the snake stuff. But yeah, yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. I mean,
you know what's funny though, Boss Talk, is that I was calling this stuff way early in the game. I called Remy out. I called out Remy early in the game. And the reason why, because the sign is he haven't had a social media presence in the circles of the militia, but he come to spearhead collecting money. That was a red flag off the top. That was a red flag.
Well, apparently he did a couple for marches or whatever with Ozone. Like they met back in 2020, just like I met Delta back in 2020. And they made it seem like they knew each other since childhood. You know what I mean? And I think because, like you said, he was one of the first to start raising money. So I think because I think it was like 10,000. He already had a good start. So everybody was like, oh, he already has a good start. So let's bring him in. And, you know, of course, some people thought he talked good or whatever.
The thing is that everybody endorsed Remy. Who else? OC the Great, Crystal.
We all did.
Militia.
Yeah, we all did.
Everybody endorsed them. But why is it that nobody knows where he? Why don't anybody know where he is?
I mean, I kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But see, the thing is with him,
he said, "Go to the swamp and get it."
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not trying to talk about someone that's homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on that type. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, but he be in his car, living in his car, and then he'll go to a hotel. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he has a set address. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's married. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I know about his wife, where at in Florida she stays, but I guess they split up or whatever. So that's the thing. It's not like he's just telling people, oh yeah, this is where I'm at when he says come get it. But you see, like it was crazy the first time, because I literally thought everybody knew Remy like that, like they really knew about him. But then whenever stuff started hitting the fan, I'm starting to ask questions. Okay, where is he at? Like, and everyone, I don't know him. I'm like, you don't know him? They're like, no, Ozone knew him. So I mean, he said he vouches for him. And I'm like, but everybody else out here, including the POA, everybody did not know who Ozone or Remy really was. And I'm like,
that's what I consider to be the strange part, because nobody had any definitive information on this guy. But let me let Delta talk real quick, because he's pointing his hand. Now go ahead, Delta.
You're right, because for one, that's what my attendance went up about. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, all honor Chris Muhammad, she did come out and get behind the comrade. But when they called me up for that 24-hour fundraiser shit, I never knew of Buddy. And what I'm telling, what we was just saying tonight, me and Ozone had some personal, you know what I mean, conversations about some shit that was going on behind the scenes with him. You know what I mean? Safety measures and all that. You know what I mean? Man, it's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying, that boy was dealing with. And man, I'm gonna leave it like that, bro. You know what I mean? It's only so much you can really just throw out there.
Yeah, I feel you. Let me say this. This is the sad truth, though. This brother's life is on the line. And people have.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's why I was like, I'm going to put all that dumb shit aside. Yeah.
When I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be speaking on my podcast about Ozone. It was the reason why this brother's life is on the line. This is this is like people was making entertainment out of his situation and acting like Jack Clouseau trying to break down scenarios about this situation. This is this man's life. And then you got a guy take off running with the money, and all of these militias with all of these guns, with all of this talk, ain't tracking them down. Not Crystal Muhammad, not MC the Great, not nobody.
Right.
But a podcaster, little old Targa Bay, they pull up and go live on YouTube in front of my house. But this guy has taken over $30,000. Not Crystal Muhammad, not none of them are tracking them down. Not one person.
And that's what
at this point, that militia stuff got to be put on the back burner until somebody rectify that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm way up in here in Tennessee.
How you gonna fight
and
for
people down there in Florida is not doing that.
How you gonna fight for freedom and liberation of the people, and you running around with guns talking about?
I mean, for one, hey, hold up. For one, what he just said is like they already know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Saying that like, those down in Florida, because they know what it is. Like, well, cap for here. We can don't cap like that. They already know who what's what. You know what I mean? So like,
no, they don't.
No, somebody's comment that he just made. What he just made. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying,
they don't
like,
know what it is. They
right though, because I said that
there's nothing being done, so they don't know what it is.
Because Ozone, last time you seen Ozone was over there in Tulsa, right? He was out there with them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what a duck. That's why I don't be trying to throw niggas under the.
Listen,
go ahead,
Delta. Why there is no formation form to find that 30 racks? Why? Where's Crystal Muhammad in our formation?
You broke up.
If a brother gets shot tomorrow by the police, they be standing out there marching. F the pigs. F the pigs.
But
see, I'm gonna be real.
Hey, but
Remy's in Florida. Remy's in Florida.
When we had that
Texas,
energy,
I'm in Tennessee.
y'all telling us we reckless though.
But you're in Florida. You're in Florida, and you haven't.
But no. What I'm saying is, Tom. But what I'm saying is, Tom. When we had that energy, y'all call me reckless, man.
No,
y'all got to become your enemy. That's what I'm saying about strict law and order.
No, when you have that energy on the internet, that's reckless. When you have the energy, you're not impressing nobody with that tough talk, internet talk. When you have it on the internet, it's reckless. But when you really bout that, it ain't no video. Ain't no video. Ain't no video when you bout that. So
and you know what? They know that.
When you turn on the camera.
What we talking about? That's what we saying right here. They know who the only one that's out here and honor the comrade, bro. We can't, like, right now, we don't you understand what I'm saying? Buddy, no. Buddy right here, no. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like, but I can't speak for nobody, but like, I can't speak for nobody else.
Until somebody show that they didn't rectify those 30 racks, man, this fake militia stuff is always going to be considered to be cat.
That's a fact. That's a fact, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey,
I'm up here.
Let me throw this out here also, Tom.
He says he's a general, but he can't bring up nothing.
Let me throw this out here. What you mean, comrade? Nigga, when I called your phone, so you weren't picking up. What
it's not. No, stop it. It's not. Okay, so you mean I'm the only member? I'm the only member? Then that would mean I'm the only member. Because you should be able to have other soldiers to show up.
You up here running
that let you know right there, Harker.
You know what it is, right there.
Hey,
so if I don't answer the phone, that means that's it.
Changing his phone number. We can't get in contact with him. You hear what I'm saying? But you acting like you a soldier. You ain't know that count. You ain't know that count.
Hold up.
You hear me? You want to up here and speak? You ain't on that. Are you playing though?
Hold up. Boss Talk saying that he's the only member of NFAR because he's never seen any other members and he's been here since 2020.
And if I don't answer the phone, Then okay,
Man,
where's your other members now? Why can't y'all go pull up if I don't answer the phone?
Every comrade that sat on your platform, let me speak. Every comrade that sat on your platform know what it is. You hear me? I ain't gotta. He wasn't there. You hear what I'm saying? He a social media dude. Well, and then too, on top of that, he's a clown. He's reckless. He's a kid. He's not fit for this. He's immature.
You're mad because I
So it's like they
exposed
sending
you.
me screenshots. This man over here on Z-Banger shit. He on Z-Banger. Exposed what? What you mean? You knew we came
I
from. Pop know what it is.
exposed
We
that
giving you a
you
show right
you
now,
ain't
nigga.
pulling up
But one
nowhere.
thing
You
about it,
haven't pulled up nowhere. NFAR hasn't done nothing.
Delta
We haven't done
Delta
nothing.
to make it happen. Don't ever get me
We haven't
twisted. You
done
sit up here
nothing.
and try to clickbait for views, but Delta make it happen, nigga. I risk it right here on social media, nigga. The fuck you mean? You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to throw. I don't want to be getting reckless, talk.
now?
I just want to throw that out there.
Now, All-Star?
I've been playing.
Say that again.
Are you taking over NFAR because you're wearing the hoodie? And are you the general now? Should I call you General Darren?
He another Remy that think is a game.
Yeah. See. Okay. See. Look. Cause like you see, I mean, he said not everybody's online. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But people see that NFAR. They know of me and Delta only.
Another Remy. I'm gonna tell you what,
being
though, Tom.
in NFAR. So if I don't answer the phone, hold on, bro. He let you talk. He let you talk. You can't get sick, bro.
Go ahead. I got you. I'm gonna let you back in.
So, like he was saying, oh, he called me and I didn't answer the phone. Okay, well, if I didn't answer the phone, go. If that's the case, go on with the mission. Show up with all the other NFAR and do a formation or do whatever mission. But when you say that I'm not answering the phone, that must mean I'm the only other member, right? Because if I don't answer the phone, does that mean that cancels out the mission? Come on now. I have not. There's been a few times where I didn't answer your phone, but I called you right back.
But boss,
whenever you went down to Houston,
boss. Somebody in the audience say, have you ever met any other member from NFAR?
No. That's why I asked him the other day on the phone, and he said all these people are underground. And I said, bro, don't you think that we need to know who each other are? I said, because what if an NFAR member comes into my comment
Delta,
and I'm like, bro,
Delta, why is it that boss have never met another MFAC?
Man, look here, talkers. I see what you on the entertainment, right? But one thing about it, this tour soldier never came out. You hear me? They know what it is. You know what it is. You hear me? So our regime was a major part of NFAC. You feel me?
Delta, what formation that NFAR?
No.
Thank you.
Every formation. What you mean? From Stone Mountain to the first run in Kentucky, we had
was NFAC.
My man didn't even know Jay. They didn't even know Jay. What you mean?
They was NFAR.
You talking about after the fallout? After the fallout, I'm telling you what. After the fallout, you know what happened? You threw us left, bro. You supposed to plug the foundation. You supposed to have plug the security team. You hear what I'm saying? You threw us left.
You're moving too fast. There was no NFAR in Stone Mountain.
Exactly.
So what I'm asking is, what formation did NFAR independently participate in? I'm not talking about anything with Jay. You as the General Delta. What formation?
That's what I just told you. After the fallout with myself, after the fallout with Jay, I had the squadron. You know that. You were supposed to plug that. You didn't plug it, bro. You went for entertainment. What you mean? You know what it is. You had the video, my nigga.
I don't know.
When you had the video, we was in the... Hold on. Hold on, no. Because when we in the revamping stage, like I just told you, you had the video. And when we setting it up, you feel what I'm saying? You threw us left. So what I just said, they ran off with the lane. I said name. Buddy down there in ATL.
Listen, Delta, you sent me a video that I thought was self-incriminating, and I trashed the video because I don't participate in that type of behavior. Not on YouTube, not on social media.
That was proof for me. That was proof for me, bro. Like, I sent you that underground email. That
I
was a
don't
clear me.
participate in things that can incriminate people and have me involved in some foolishness. So that didn't
Well, how you know
indicate
that? What you mean incriminating? No, we ain't say
that doesn't indicate a
that.
formation. You said that. What I'm asking again is, what General Delta, what formation did you lead, and how many men and women was in your formation?
What you're not overstanding, bro, is when the fallout came, when my men came to your platform, Ozone went down to ATL behind the scene Ozone. We had a fallout. They didn't want to come back and back Ozone. They had personal issues with him. That's why I contacted Chris Muhammad to come out and get behind him. Another comrade came out Ozone sideways in the FAR. Ozone had to straighten him up. You know what I mean? So we was already conflicted. It was a major separation within the regime. So I'm trying to, me and Ozone reconstructing it. We coming out as a duo. You know what I mean? You go over here with them. I patch this up with our members and all that. Get y'all back together. We connect with some of the Panther Party members and all that. You know what I mean? We create one big regime. You feel what I'm saying? I got the text messages. What he talking about, Tar, you already know what it is. So one thing about it, when it comes down to the front line right now.
Boss Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Are you convinced that you was the only member of NFAR?
Man, I swear, I think I felt like that because like I've asked him over and over.
How when we never met him? How when we never met him?
Okay, so if that's the case, why would you say that I'm NFAR?
He was
you
on
can't
the
tell me I'm
curly hair,
NFAR
bro.
if I'm not NFAR.
Man, you was what Watchdog when Watchdog posted that up. Look, when Watchdog posted up about him, he had the little curly hair. You was on the couch, bro, trying to build up a platform. You wasn't in the field. What are you talking about? Talking about you NFAR.
Hold on, stop. Delta, you endorsed Darren Boss Talk, and you said he was NFAR over many, many occasions. You did, Delta. When did it change? Or you was just jeffing? You was playing around?
When it changed, when I gave him that credibility because he got behind Christian Muhammad when he came at you and all that. I thought it was funny. I said he fucking with Ty. He wanted me fucking. We got Kendrick under their skin, but I knew he was a lame. You know he a lame, Ty. Stop playing.
Bro, you didn't think I was a lame, bro. You came to me for intel.
When it changed though, I'm gonna tell you when it changed though, Ty. When it changed, when I found out that he was taking money from off the regime, Dolores sent him $200. Somebody else sent him some money. You know what I'm saying? That money that he never sent to Ozone. So when it changed, when he went over there to Militia and talking about subscribe to my show, anything goes. What do you can't even host a show? He really think he got a real show. He think
all right,
that.
Look, can I explain that?
You know what it is, man. Come on now.
All right, so first of all, let me start off by saying my show is bigger than Damian Brewer's. My show is bigger than his. I actually do have a show.
Oh, shit.
You know, he don't go live, so he don't podcast, so he don't know what a real show is. But okay, so Dolores, she told me she wanted to send me $100 for a donation. She also said for me to stop talking about you, Target, right? Real biz. She said,
"That's my sister. I love Dolores. That's my sister."
Yeah, she was looking out for you. She said for me to stop talking about you, and I said I haven't really been talking about him. I was like, I'm not going to talk about him unless he talked about me. And she's like, well,
Dolores is like family to me. And if I would have heard somebody cussed her out, I would have took it personal too. But I don't keep up with this stuff no more. So I would have took it personal too. She like family to me, and not because she's made donations to the channel, but not because of that, because she's a genuine person. And even if you may disagree with her, and she may have disagreed with me, she's a genuine person. She's a very and sincere person, and she want to see her people free. You know,
and I noticed that. I noticed that, and you know, so he's saying that I'm taking donations from all these people. That's not true. I can't help if someone says I'm gonna send you money from what I'm doing on my show. Part of the first 100 was she did say to stop talking about you. Also, after that, my wife was having surgery, right? So I stayed at the hospital. I stayed up there trying to, be with her. So I couldn't. Literally what I do for a living is teach martial arts, and I have a couple little side hustles like making t-shirts and stuff like that. Like not just this stuff. Like no, this is what I really do for real. That's why I thought of this little thing, but I hit up. I couldn't straight up. I couldn't make money while I'm at the hospital with my wife because she was having emergency surgeries because of blood clots and stuff. So it scared me. So I'm like, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna stay by her side. And I asked Dolores. Now I've said this multiple times. I asked her for some gas money. I was expecting like $20, right? And I said, "No, I'll pay you back." She said, "No, no." She sent me 100, right? So then a little later, little issues was brought up. I sent her that 100 back, like because I told her I'd pay her back on the gas money. She said no. I still sent it back. Then some people was like, "What about the other 100?" I'm like, "Bruh, that was a donation, and it was." She said for me to stop talking about the Harkley, and so I didn't feel like I needed to give her that back. Now,
ask for it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you ask for it back, I think the right thing would be to just return it if you're able to. I
just think that was like, because like if it's genuine, that's how I looked at it. If it was genuine, because on top of that, she was trying to make it seem like I'm just a bum, right? And I'm like, no, I just couldn't work because I'm at the hospital. So
if you would have returned it, then it kills the conversation, though.
Well, I returned what she let me borrow for gas money. I returned that back. But a donation, huh?
Did you? She says on the comment section that you called out her name and all of that.
She called me out, like, because I always say I never disrespect nobody till they disrespect me. She disrespected me. I thought we was cool, literally. Then she went over on Kendrick's show and she was disrespecting me over there on the slide, like it was out of nowhere. I'm like, what? So yeah, like I spoke up about that, and she literally disrespected me first, called me out my name, saying you're a bum, blah blah blah. You're a fake ass B word, straight up. And so yeah, I basically
I think a boss talk. I really think you should give her an on-air apology. Now I know now you might think she disrespect you, and this is why. She reached out to you during your time of need. You see what I'm saying? She was there. Hold up. She was there for you during a time of need. Whatever happened in between that, you can excuse that because she was there during your time of need. And
I saluted that. I swear I did. Like I really appreciated that. That's why I was like, how can she do what she's doing?
That's why you don't, because you may not know what she is feeling about this entire situation. And when she goes and she expresses herself, the best thing would be to do is reach out to her privately, because you don't know. Man, this whole fiasco about militias, about ozone, about people taking money, donate. Sister Dolores has donated a lot of money in this cause, and you don't know where she's at. So privately,
but she took it. She took it, but it would have been different if she checked me or something offline. But she's online, like just dogging me.
You are the podcaster, so the podcaster should take the road that's less traveled, because you have
all right. On some real stuff. Do you take that way when you go against Sinetta or anybody else?
He's a podcaster.
Anybody.
No,
Delta.
Listen.
Even Delta. He's not a podcaster, but you came at him.
No. Delta had a huge audience on Instagram. What are you talking? Delta had like 5,000. Delta.
He had 1,000. He had 1,000.
Oh, bro.
Are you talking about on YouTube?
No.
You talking about YouTube?
Delta had a major following before Grandmaster J. Major.
Well, he can't get it back because of the way he is.
The point that I'm making is, a boss talk, when you are a podcaster, there's a different responsibility that you hold as opposed to an audience. Somebody make a contribution or something like that, you hold a different type of responsibility. That's all I'm saying. But you're a grown man. You can adjust. You can go how you want. But when your audience or someone supports you and they're not a podcaster, you don't come at them like a podcaster. That's just the way I go. That's just the way I go.
Yeah, I know we're both different. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, like I said, I saluted the heck out of her for doing what she did. Like I really did. Like I really.
Hold on. But let me tell you, I'm not here to judge you or to pass condemnation. I'm just saying the way that I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was trying to explain that 500.
It's a difference between an audience member and a podcaster. Totally different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But before you bring him on, I wanted to explain about that 500 because you know he keeps bringing that up. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
I was the first. I was
go in a second. Come on.
all right. That happened with Ozone June 23rd. On June 27th, because my wife had surgery June 30th. I said for the next 3 days, if anybody, it sounded like I just get a whole bunch of donations, but I said if anybody sends me a donation, that money is going to his commissary. $247 in 3 days was sent to me in donations. That was still in my Cash App. I took out my wallet. I pulled out $300 bills. I threw it down. I said, this right here is going to him. And I said, and I'm going to add some more. But I did tell the people it's all going to go to his commissary. So at first it was a confusion because I decided to only put 100 on his commissary and then the other 500 to the We Stand With Ozone. Everybody behind the scenes, which I've already told Delta this. I don't know why he keeps bringing it up. I've already told him this. I literally have shown receipts. I got it when you go to the website, which is touchpaydirect.com to give somebody money for commissary. It gives you a receipt through your email. I've showed it twice. I did it July 30th and I did it September 27th. Both of those were $100, which I had to pay $108 because it's an $8.45 fee. I did that twice. He wants to talk about how much, you know, the money that I brought in or helped bring in or whatever. Look, I was one of those that was saying, donate to Ozone. Some people trusted me, and anybody, and it wasn't like it was like a lot. Anybody that said, Boss Talk, I'd rather give it to you because I trust that you'll give it to the right person or get it to the right, wherever it's supposed to go. I'm like, all right, bet. So I showed them. It went straight to Remy. I showed everybody. There's been nobody on my show that has came out and said, Boss Talk didn't do what he said he was going to. There's never been that. There might have been someone that has just assumed, oh, I'm making this much money and doing this. But no. It's a fact. So when he says that Ozone said he only got 100, no, he got 200. I've shown it on my show. You know what I'm saying? I've shown it on my show. As a matter of fact, my next show that I'm gonna show those receipts again. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing Delta has not donated.
On Thursday, I would invite you back. To show us what you're talking about. But also, would you speak with Dolores Taylor on Thursday?
Yeah, I will.
All right. So, Sister Dolores, he agreed to speak with you on Thursday. I don't want to drag this on too long. I think this is a good start for the new year.
But I want to squash it. I don't want to argue. I want to squash. I want to squash what we got going on.
And that's why we want to go into the 2022. So, Sister Dolores, we're going to be back here on Thursday. Boss Talk said he got some receipts he's going to show. He actually sent me some receipts, and I really just wanted to have a talk tonight. I think y'all need to go to Boss Talk Podcast and subscribe. As I said before, even when Boss Talk was talking tough and reckless to me, I said, bro, you're a podcaster, bro. Get with the podcasting game. Get with the podcasting game. So I hope that you take my advice and get with the content game of podcasting, because I think you can do real a good podcast show. I think so. I think you got great potential to do that. But we still got to clean up this mess here that we're looking at. But let me get a Delta. Why are you so hard?
Yeah.
Why are you so hard on Boss Talk after he rode for you for so long? What made what
My
did he
thing
do?
is that like
What
when
did
they
he
start
do?
like getting, but like
Delta, what did he do? Maybe you can tell me. What did he do that was so
what
critical?
I'm saying is like everything he was doing was fake. I'm sitting here watching him be fake, talking about he gave them nicknames and all the intel. I'm telling you such and such. I know this. We giving him the intel on ozone situation. So the only reason the
You never
people over
gave
there is
me
through
intel.
us, the militia life. Myself, Krista
No,
Muhammad, we giving him the intel.
Crystal,
And he jumping up here like
you
he
never
got the
gave me
intel,
intel.
like he's one of our men. You know what I mean? So, man, bro, you hear me talking? You feel what I'm saying? So we giving him the intel, no problem. You know what I mean? So we need the platform, right? But when he's going underground and he's collecting money, I seen him up there flashing money. And Ozone saying that he
That
ain't
was
getting it.
my
And
money.
he taking in donations and all that. Everybody that's sitting up there, you know what I mean? He got an issue with. It's always some kind of drama. And like I told him about the lawyers, like we protect, we got behind you on that. But I ain't know that woman was giving you her money, my nigga. You ain't tell me that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
Don't have
also
to
with
tell
Z
you.
Banger. It's a serious situation going on with Ozone. He want me to sit out here and be like one of him. Sit in the house and sit on the platform and all that. He ain't coming out. He ain't answering the phone. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Where have
like
you been?
you ain't applying yourself. So he think it's
You
really
ain't
just
using.
about social media.
You
You know
ain't
what I mean?
using.
He think that he can
You
really
ain't
Delta,
just
using.
he can fake it on social media. You know what I mean?
hey
And really
You're
got
Delta,
to a point
thinking.
where it
hold
came
up,
from
Delta.
Darren. Now he
Delta.
boss talk and disrespecting motherfuckers.
Hold up, Delta.
Yeah.
Right. All right, Daniel.
Although he didn't come out, in regards to what Boss Talk said, he said, what happened to the other members? Why didn't they come out? Although he didn't come out. He said he accept that because he was doing something. He said he accept that. And he talked about it at the beginning of the show. But what I'm asking is, and what he asking is, why didn't the other members of NFAR come out? And who are they?
Guys came out, you know what I mean, in line with Ozone down there at ATL. Christian Muhammad came out, right? But what you don't understand is that that's how they get on the Ozone. Every move that he was making, that was in his DM. Ozone was flagged, man. He was bugged. They saying that they didn't know him. They targeted him.
Oh,
We
Allah.
got the proof on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's beyond just
Oh, Allah. Oh, Allah.
Say what?
Nah,
You lying. You lying.
And also on top of that, and also on top of that, you know what I mean? Where we at now, every member, like I said before, every member that set up on your platform, like when Kevin sat up here and leaked all that intel, NFAR. You hear them saying another comrade that sat over there with OC the Great. We know who we are. We know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So
But you
OC
never
the Great
came out.
show. Another comrade sat up there with OC. I see it. You know, even when the chick was down here, who you think that was with? You feel me? So it's like all that other talk there, you know what I mean? That's irrelevant to me because you know where you found us at. Buddy came from all social media, jumping in here, plugging our shit, acting like he know about Ozone situation, using that man's name, using the regime to collect money, and want us to sit here and
This
go back and
guy,
forth and be arguing. That's some kid shit. We ain't know that.
Hold up. I'm
You
gonna
know what
let
I'm saying?
Darren
So it's
talk.
like
But in all fairness, Delta, you was endorsing Boss Talk all the way up until a month ago.
or not even till a month ago. It was just here recently when we started arguing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And
Brother,
say that
you've
again.
been endorsing him for over 18 months.
It ain't
and
no,
see,
it ain't
he says I
no.
wasn't out there, but see, look,
It ain't
I
no
got a
no, it
video.
ain't no we started arguing. You know what I mean? The thing is that he want me to go at Z Banger for him. He want me to go at Dolores for him. But he's sitting up here. Okay, he got y'all over. Sean sat up there and said, well, when I was locked up, you know what I mean? We was using the money, you know what I mean, for my bond money and all that was another scheme and all that. You know what I mean? He got Kirk up there. Kirk said he want to lock us up. All right, cool, no problem. That's some social media talk. You know what I'm saying? But he's sitting up here talking about me going out here doing what I'm doing, gonna question me. How you gonna question me, bro? We don't even know you. You should be lucky that we allowed you to ride this wave. You went and made up shirts. You hear what I'm saying? Made up shirts, got Ozone shirt on, all that shit there. He's a fake fraud. But we ain't say nothing. We let you do that. But how you think you gonna come
I
question
don't
me
need your permission.
and
I
speak
don't need
against
your
me?
permission.
You ain't even built like that.
Hey,
You hear
Boss
what I'm
Talk.
I
saying?
don't
So it's
need your
like what it
permission.
is. His head got too big, bro. Hold up, Ty.
All right, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let you finish your sentence.
His head got too big. You feel what I'm saying? His head got too big, and what it is, he really think that he got a real show. He got a real plot. Like you telling him, Ty, he ain't got no content. He ain't got no history. He don't know nothing about this. You feel what I'm saying? All he do is try to create drama, issues. I'm not on that. You feel me? That's what I'm trying
Yes,
to tell
you
him, bro.
are.
They screenshotting you the things that you're doing, and you get to a point to feel like you can do what you want to do. No, you can't do that and be
I
rocking
can.
this
I'm
shit.
my own man.
You
You're
ain't
not
touching
my
on that.
boss.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold
You're
up,
not
That's
my
what I'm
boss.
on.
no boss
You feel
talk.
me?
He the
So,
general though. He's not your general
all
no
right.
more.
No, like, see, this is how it's been. Even whenever he said, "Oh, he's a general," whatever, it's never been like that where he tells me what to do. We do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's been. That's what I'm saying. We never been on no mission and when he says out here in the field, look, that's them going out there with guns doing a
Leaders
protest.
amongst leaders, right?
Man, hush. I got tased
Leaders
and got
amongst.
my
Hold up,
arm
hold
broke
up,
by
hold
the
up.
police.
Watch
So he
this.
wants to say I
Watch this.
wasn't out there in the
Leaders
field.
amongst
I
leaders,
got
right?
my arm broke
So
by the
we let
police.
y'all
So that is out there in the field, if that's what
leaders
you're
amongst
talking
leaders.
about. You ain't a leader,
Leaders amongst leaders, right? All right.
but you
So
ain't a leader.
when it was out there, Todd, when I'm talking about underground, we had the land set up. That's frozen. So I'm lying about. You hear me? Even the girls sat up here. We had the foundation. Todd, you know what it is. So I'm lying about that. For one thing about it,
I don't know
and
what
show me
land
who
he's
else out
talking
here was
about,
applying
Tarkin,
themselves
at
then.
all.
Where y'all found us at? You hear me? Call them out.
NFAC protesting.
You hear me? Bring them
Protesting.
forth then.
He was protesting
You
just
feel
like
me?
I
So
did,
he's
but I
sitting up
got
here
hit.
online, up here trying to make a show. Before
I got
that,
hit in
he
the
trying to
protest.
build it up. Oh, I'm gonna get 50-some thousand K hits. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get over like what Kenji told you. You ain't got 1,000 subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? And you up here acting like you something like you're a real boss.
I am a boss. I am a boss.
That's your
I am my
job,
own
nigga. I
boss. I
swear to
don't
God, I'll
work
run
for
through you,
nobody.
boy.
Are you
I'll
going to
run
be
through
the
you.
general?
I'll run through you, boy.
You come on the show with your NFAR hoodie on. Are you going to take over NFAR and you be the general now and do it the right way?
So I wore this because I knew it. Because one day he told me I needed to take this off, and I'm like, first of all, I made it. You can come try to take it off. But as far as NFAR, that's what he made up. So I'm not gonna try to I would make my own stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Could you be a better general than Delta? You think?
yep. Because you see, he when he makes videos, like he said in my class for himself. You see the way he talks. You know what I'm saying? He would literally get the whole motherfucking the whole militia in jail by the way he's talking. He don't know how to talk at all. He can't be professional at all. He just wants to, say he's gonna do this. It's like the men, blah blah blah. And I'll do this to you, like, and all this. That's not a leader. That's not a leader. I'm telling you, he has not done nothing. Nothing. I just been, sitting back, letting it all go just because I was cool with him.
Boss talk. Is it safe to
Todd,
say?
Todd, you doing this shit for entertainment purposes only, man.
I am. At this point, I got because
You
until
done
Boss
this shit for entertainment, my nigga.
at this point, I am back. At this point, but it was serious up to this point. You know what I mean? But hey, Boss talk.
Shit.
The last 5 minutes, because I'm about to close the show down. So the last 5 minutes, I am getting a kick out of this. But at the end of the day, what's funny to me is that Delta, you was riding and endorsing Boss Talk for over 18 months. And now it's like you're so critical of him, but everything that you're saying, it predates 2 weeks ago.
And so you
Todd, understand something.
gotta understand. He got mad
Understand this,
that I
Todd.
didn't tell him that I
Ozone
was
is in
going
there
on
fight.
with
Ozone in
Michi.
there fighting
He
the cap
wanted
of the
some
murder,
fucking
man.
clout. He
Ozone fighting
wanted
the cap of
clout.
the murder. If it come down to Ozone situation and all that, buddy ain't finna be doing what he doing. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't got time to keep playing like that. That's what I'm saying.
But
He called
you
the
were the one
POA a
that said
bitch.
you was
Ozone
done.
baby mother went off on Dolores. You hear what I'm saying? So he's speaking reckless. Everybody sit up there, he got an issue
Right.
with. They talking about putting police on us and all kind. We don't even know this clown. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like you moving too reckless, bro. That's what I was telling him. That's the same thing I told Jay. You moving reckless. You hear what I'm saying? You moving reckless, bro. So it's like, man, you tarnishing the image and you gonna make us look bad. That's what he doing. He went over there, Z-Banger. I didn't even know that. When Z-Banger came up, I saw that from Watchdog. I never saw it. So I'm like, you going over on that man
I told
platform,
him.
telling folks to subscribe to Boss Talk. You ain't trying to bring no awareness to no damn Ozone, telling them to hit your cash app, using the regime,
All right,
using
I'll explain
Ozone
that.
name to try to brand.
He
Like
said,
right now, he
all right,
wanted to get
so
50,000 views. oh, it's gonna be trending tonight. This gonna be a big
Yeah,
show.
because I want
It's gonna be
people
a big show. After you
to
say
know
you
the
whoop
real
Ozone
you.
ass though.
I want
You
people
say
to
you
know
whoop
you. I
Ozone
want
ass,
you
then take them
people to
shirts
know
down there.
that you beat up a
Come down
pregnant
here and
woman.
get your jaw broke then. That's all you gotta do. But while you
You
saying what
can't
you gonna do to
fight.
how you check but
You
you got
got
them free
soft
Ozone shirts
knuckles.
up. You hear me? You got them
You
free
got soft
Ozone shirts up
knuckles.
and
Hold
talking
up,
about how you
Delta.
gonna do what to the
Delta.
comrade.
Delta.
But you sitting up here
Delta.
saying that you squad. Yeah.
Soft knuckles.
Delta. He
What?
say you got soft knuckles. Do you know how to hit a bag? He say he was
What?
watching you hit the bag and you was slapping it instead of hitting the bag.
Yeah, his knuckles hurt. That's what happens whenever your knuckles start
Man,
hurting. They say
that's
you
some
always slap the
We got
bag.
Sunny boxing talk.
thing about
We
it. One
got
thing
Sunny
about it,
boxing talk
he ain't
here.
stupid.
Sunny boxing talk. If it's is it a such thing called soft knuckles?
He ain't stupid.
That's what happens. I'm
He ain't
telling you, I'm
stupid.
a real
He
fighter.
ain't dumb by
They
far.
say
He gonna
like
sit
little
right here and
kids
try
when
to
your knuckles
try to
start
clip me.
hurting, they say
You hear
do
me?
palm
He
strikes.
ain't dumb.
Delta up in there slapping the bag.
All
It's a
my
punching bag, not a slapping
Floyd
bag.
Mayweather South Tampa, my nigga. Floyd Mayweather South Tampa GBB8. You hear
He
what I'm
got
saying?
10
So
You
it's
ain't
like
about that.
we already know
Delta.
what we do. We got proof
Delta, do
on it.
you got
You up here
tender
talking.
knuckles?
You
Do
know
you
what I'm
have
saying? So
tender
all that
knuckles?
bullshit, man.
Delta, I ain't saying that you got tender knuckles. You ain't knocking nothing out.
Doris, I'm not gonna be crying. I'm laughing right now. He got tender knuckles. That's why he slaps the bag.
Hey, I tell you what. You won't see now one of them niggas play with me. You won't see now one to play with
I'm
me when
playing.
I'm talking.
I'm
Boy in
playing
this
with
up,
you.
Tom.
Hey,
Don't get this boy in the
Tarkus,
situation,
he'll
man.
set
Come
that
on,
up. He'll
man.
set that match up,
Hey,
and you'll
Delta,
get embarrassed.
Delta,
Don't
You'll
get
get
him in
embarrassed.
that.
hey, Delta. If I
Man,
went to the
the gym right here. I'm at the gym right now.
nah,
If you do karate, then GMJ is a real DJ.
Delta.
I've
If you
already
do karate,
proved that I
then
do
GMJ is a real
taekwondo.
DJ. Cause Watchdog
Look,
got you
hey, Delta,
kicking that bag and all that. Watchdog already
hey,
got you
Delta,
up there. Who you
are
talking
you
about?
going to be
Yeah,
are you going to be here on
yeah.
Thursday when he produced them receipts, and would you respond to them receipts?
The
He said he got
receipts.
some receipts.
I don't need to see. I got
Crickets.
Ozone to set it out his mouth. Ozone to set it out his mouth directly to the line that's sending the intel to me what this nigga done did. He got $100 from bro. So that's all I got was $100. And he up here talking about on where he sent it to. He said he sent it to Remy. You hear me? But
I
that
got
money that he
proof
bringing
of
in, that could be
200.
going to
He
Ozone
said
court
he
issues,
said he was
coming
going to show
down,
the
traveling
receipts.
down. Why he won't travel down here like you travel to Kentucky for King Kendrick?
And I
You hear me?
raised money for
You go
you. How
to
much money
Kentucky and
have
play
you
with
raised
Kendrick.
for Ozone
Why you
Delta?
won't? Why you
How
won't
much
come
money have
down
you
here?
raised?
You
Hey,
hear me?
boss
The
talk,
only reason you look,
how much
the
money
only
you
reason
raised
you was
for the
able,
child
only
support?
reason you was able to raise money,
Over
the only reason you was
2,000.
able to raise
Over
money because you came
2,000.
through us. Niggas don't even know you. You hear me? Over 2,000.
I've raised over
Man, that nigga
$2,000
probably
for
raised like
Ozone.
$500 in
He
his pocket.
hasn't
That
put any money towards it. He
Hey,
never.
ask
hold up.
Delta
Crystal
didn't.
Muhammad.
Hold up,
Ask
boss.
Crystal.
Delta, how much money did you
You
raise
hear me?
or
This
contribute
nigga
to
here
Ozone?
think he's slick, nigga.
Hey, Delta, how much money have you raised or contribute to Ozone?
How much I raised for Ozone?
How much have you
How
raised
much I raised?
contribute?
I contributed. I ain't raised nothing. I ain't online. You know what I mean? Doing all that.
No, what
I
I'm saying
contributed
is,
for one, and also I contributed with my soul, my nigga. You feel me? Say so.
you
They
contribute
know
with
what it
your
is with me. You know what I
got
mean? So it's like I contributed, but I'm talking about so all that. I done all that. Only reason they came to him is because he came through us. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like he don't have no fucking show. We the ones. That's the only reason they know of him through Ozone, through us. You hear
Delta
me?
say he
So
contribute
that's
with
what I'm
his
talking
soul. All
about.
right,
He talking about
hold
he
up. Now
done
let
this,
me
he
see
done
your
all that
boss talk.
groundwork. You ain't got.
All right, hold up. Delta say he contribute with his soul. He gave everything, his soul. How much?
Okay, so at the beginning, my first amount, $100 to commissary, $500 to We Stand with Ozone. Then after that, it was small increments. I was just like,
I do remember you flashing $100 bills, pulling out your wallet, talking
I
about.
really sent that. And then I had Remy on my show, and I'll get the timestamps, and I'll send you the timestamp that Remy came on my show and said, yes, Boss Talk does send me money, and the 12-hour shows, fundraisers he does has been helping. I even sent him I'm talking about there's times where people would send me $1 and say, this is for Ozone. And I would send it to his Cash App, $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what.
Oh no, but Delta,
Man, you ain't sent shit, man. Stop all that, man.
Man, you
Like,
a damn lie, Delta. You
man,
didn't. It's not my fault you didn't send no money.
man, they
I
ain't
got
sent
proof.
shit,
I got
man.
real
Come on,
proof
man. Like,
still.
all right, on Thursday,
all
hey,
right.
Boss Talk, hold your peace.
Hey, not only look, Tom. Not only have we been assisting Ozone, my nigga. What are you talking about? We coming out the pocket. Mama O stay balanced up. Mama O will tell you that.
Hold up.
What are you talking about? You up here playing, bro. Y'all niggas be playing. Y'all playing on social media like it's a game with that boy Life, though. You hear me? We laughing like it's a game, but I tell you what, though. All right. Yeah.
Hey,
go ahead, Tom.
Hold up. We about to wrap it up. We're going to continue on Thursday. Hey, Delta, I thought you was joining Crystal Muhammad regime. What happened with that? You mentioned that on her show one time.
I ain't hear you.
On her show one time when she was talking crazy, you, Kendrick, and all of y'all was on there. You said all of y'all going to join Crystal. You ain't never joined Crystal Muhammad regime?
Oh, Crystal Muhammad was already doing her own thing. That's like when O went to Tulsa. Crystal Muhammad got her own shit going on. Like Crystal Muhammad.
You had said that you was going to join her, though. I seen it on the show. You said that you was going to join Crystal Muhammad.
No, we never said we was joining the Crystal Muhammad party. We're aligned with Crystal Muhammad. We get behind her and support her. I went out there in Texas. I met up with the Lions. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we support it. They got the parties. That's a different thing. That's a different branch from what we doing.
Do you still talk to Angry Viking?
You hear me?
Do you still communicate with Angry Viking?
No, I ain't heard nothing from that. No, I ain't heard nothing from that. Nothing from none of them. Last time I heard, when I went on Doofus show and pressed Angry Knuckles, see, you up here playing, Ty. You up here playing, my nigga, and you the one who done that, though. But see, let me explain that real quick also. Why I went out there. I'm the one who had it. I'm like you say, NFAR joke, well, ask AVs about us. We had a defense on them in Kentucky. That's how his sergeant came to me. Well, they were talking about what they were come out and do the black folks in November. When I was out there, Ty, what you didn't crop up while I was out there. You hear what I'm saying? So that's what I went for, to assist the people. It ain't no game with me. AV had done blocked me. We was enemies. But you sat up here and you twisted that like it was a game, bro.
No, you was shaking
like
hands.
Ozone put himself on the line.
No. You was shaking hands and grinning and skinning and grinning with him. And
put his arm around him.
Background.
No, that's what I mean. That's what cropped up. That's what you cropped up, because it was interfering.
No, you was skinning and grinning.
You hear me? It was interfering me. For one, because I don't need no friends. For one, like I said before.
I was
bootlicking, but nigga, you was doing that coon shit though.
No, you was
you was doing that coon shit, my nigga, because you weren't coming out. You hear what I'm saying? Child, you weren't coming out like you said when they pulled up. You hear what I'm saying? So you the one twisted that, my nigga. You hear me? You the one twisted that shit. You hear me? So I tell you that.
Delta, I'm not in the militia. I don't advocate walking around with guns screaming black power or set me free. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? Nor if somebody pull up with their cell phone on, talking about we pulling up, I'm not going to bust your brains on the sidewalk. No, I'm going to call my peoples to do the same. We're not going to do that. All right? Now, back to what I was saying, Delta. If somebody ever pulls up to your house with a cell phone on YouTube, I would advise you to kick your feet up and watch the Jeffersons. All right? Now, with that being said, we'll be back on Thursday. I see you on Thursday, Delta. Let me let my guest, Boss Talk, wrap it up. We'll get you back on Thursday, Delta. We'll be back on Thursday. Matter of fact, you want your own show? We can give you your own show.
Hey, Tom, listen to me now. I want to say this real quick in Crystal Muhammad. Listen to me now. I want to say this in Crystal Muhammad defense now. When Crystal Muhammad came, my nigga, Crystal Muhammad had already told us previously, she don't want nothing happen to you, my nigga. Crystal Muhammad wasn't on that. She wasn't trying to harm you. She us that off rip.
It's obvious.
You feel me? I don't want bodily harm happen to that man.
Let me tell you something. That's very obvious, Delta, because if I was coming for you, I wouldn't be
but
on
she said
YouTube.
that though.
I will drag you out your crib, choke you out, and do what I do.
I want to throw that out there. And
no, listen to me.
Hear what I'm saying. Chris Muhammad was like, Chris Muhammad came at us on some other shit. Like, Chris Muhammad was backing you up, bro.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I
don't see it as a threat. I see experience real threats every day in Baltimore City. That's nothing. The point that I'm making is, Delta, is that at some point, if you want people to take you serious about this militia thing, you got to make some serious moves. Boss Talk saying that he is the only one that has represented NFAR. And I got to admit, for the last 2 years, I've seen you and Boss Talk.
You seen members sit on your platform, bro. You seen members. No. You went to Tornado. You tried to get Ozone to jump up there after the fact we fell out. Stop playing.
No, Ozone wasn't NFAR.
You had members. Kevin sat on your platform. What you talking about? Tornado sat on your platform.
NFAR. They was NFAC.
Bro, he's on here on my phone talking about fuck Tornado.
That was with me.
Bro,
hear me?
What
you talking about, bitch ass nigga? The fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about?
We'll talk on the phone after this. You know, if you got something to say.
Anyway,
we'll talk.
Anyway, I think Boss Talk have a lot more information you want to share. So we're going to leave the platform open on Thursday. We allow Sister Lois to come and talk to Boss Talk, and Boss Talk say he want to wrap it up. If y'all haven't, go over and subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast. And let him have the last word before I say the last word. But I want him to say the last word on this topic. And we'll meet back here on Thursday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead, Boss Talk. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
Let me encapsulate your message before we come back for part 2. Like, what were you really trying to convey tonight?
Okay. All right. So you know, Delta, he brought up that I was trying to get 50,000 views or whatever. No, it's not just for me. Like I was one. Yeah, I did want this show to get a lot of views because I wanted everybody to see what it was. Thursday, I hope I'll send you some more stuff, you know. But you know,
let me ask people in the chat. Are y'all ready for the receipt show on Thursday? Press 7 if y'all ready for the receipt show on Thursday. I think this was a good interview. I really like it. I like my show to be informative, entertaining, as well as actual fact. And I think this meets the mark for me. This is just how I do my show. I like it entertaining. I like it informative, and I like it to be actual fact. We got all 7s going up here. So yeah, they ready. So go ahead.
That's what's up because see, even on my show, I try I try to be so honest on my show. I say my mouth is a receipt. You know what I'm saying? But I do know people like to see receipts. So I do try to bring it. But on my platform, people know if I say it, like, they're gonna find out. If I don't have the receipts, they're gonna find out eventually. And you know, I know a lot of people, even I haven't got to see what the people on my platform how they felt about this show, but you know, you gotta understand, like, it was slowly, like, Delta has never came at me like sideways. You know what I'm saying? It's always we being cool or whatever, but it started off when I did that show with Michi. And the only reason I did that show with Michi was because I needed to let the people know they got it mixed up between me and Remy, because he was selling shirts too. And she had told him, she said, "What is this that I'm hearing that people are sending you money for t-shirts and they're not getting t-shirts?" And he said, "Oh, that's Boss Talk." So people started believing it was me. So I'm like, oh no. You'll never, and I showed everybody, the only person that hasn't sent me a shirt or I mean a picture wearing the shirt is Crystal Muhammad. I've showed everybody else that has bought a shirt. Everybody that bought a $25 shirt, I sent it to him. I really did. Everything that I've said is 100% true. Like when he says, "Oh, I'm a toy soldier," and all this. Look, like he acts like as if he really hit me up and said, "Hey, we got a mission." He never did that. The one thing that I said that I missed was going to Houston, but that was really Crystal's thing. They were down there feeding the people that was going through the hurricane in Louisiana and Texas.
Oh,
He went down there.
It's a good thing that you ain't go down there because her regime broke up down there. They got to fighting. She got drunk and cussed everybody out. You ain't know about that?
I heard something like it.
Yeah, I got the full story. Oh, we're gonna cover all that in 2022. Yeah, the full story. Yeah. So
yeah, I heard something, but really he was down there on some gym stuff. Like he knew his brother knew because his brother is like a bodybuilder or something, and like does like competitions. So really, it was like, oh, while we're down there in Houston, we might as well link up with Crystal. So it wasn't like he was really going out there on some militia stuff. I'm telling y'all. That's why there's no proof out there.
Go, bro. Last question. So are you saying that Delta is fronting and living a lie as it relates to this militia thing?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, that I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I really thought he was gonna. The way he talked to me when I first met him, you know, he's like, we got this land, you know. So I was just ready for him to be like, you know, we're meeting here to train. I was expecting him to be a leader and say, hey, you need to be. I even thought he was gonna tell me, hey, you need to be doing push-ups and you know, to get us fit or whatever, you know. And it was none of that. It wasn't like, yeah, you need to tell him. He wasn't motivating me to go to the range, even though I do. He wasn't doing none of that as a leader should. You know what I'm saying? And he says, oh, he don't know me, but all the other people was. I'm telling you, it's not like that. He has people that he might be cool with in other states. Okay, that's just like I'm in another state. Yeah, we're saying we're NFAR.
So NFAR was you, him, and Celia.
I mean, pretty much. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I will, at one point, which was not too long ago, I'm like, you know, like I'll be really this. I wear this just to you know, just to wear it. Sometimes it's not like I wear it to put on. At one time I did put it on to put on for NFAR, but it was just like I said, Delta. He literally told me, I'm done with this. He don't want to email me back. He can do it on his own then. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally just stopped. It was, I mean, now he said he's back into it because he like people hear him talk crazy, right? So some people think, oh yeah, he's about that life and stuff. So him saying he came out, him speaking about Remy, he's in Florida where Remy is. He's literally a couple hours. So he could have, if he's saying he got all these other people, they could have pulled up instead of him saying, all right, boss talk, you come down here. Him and whoever else, they could have went and pulled up or whatever. He actually said he tried and it was a failed mission, but it was because he didn't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing,
I told you should be the general.
Like one thing he can't lie about is I'm good with intel. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with finding shit out. I ain't gonna lie. And that's what, you know, him and a lot of people have used me for is intel. You know what I'm saying? Finding shit out. Like, you know, and yeah, that's why whenever I knew when you said he was in the green room, I said, yep, he's coming on here because I told him. Because he said, watch what happens when people find out that I don't mess with you. And I'm like, bruh.
I think, I mean, I'm gonna give it to you a buck, and then I think you made him look kind of bad in here tonight, though.
but it was all truth. It was. I mean, it wasn't like I was just trying to be petty.
You might bounce
It was-
back, but tonight it looks kind
there,
of
there's no, yeah, there's no bouncing back because I don't got nothing to hide. I'm all the way real with it. I told, once he told me, this is the reason why I said, all right, you getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to tell me, all right, watch out. You better watch out for your wife and kids. I said, all right, that you want to take it there. All right, but I'm about to expose you and make you even more mad. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, I ain't nothing to play with. And I'm like, bro, all these other people you said that to, what you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. Like, and then like I remember when Celia came on your show and you asked her, was he really gonna pull up? And she said, man, we didn't even have gas money. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He even told me, I'm coming. I said, bro, you don't even know where I'm at. But that's okay. Like, come to Memphis, that's fine. I mean, I told Kirky Durkee that too. Anybody that want to have a boxing match or whatever, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We can put gloves on. That way it don't nobody thinks it's a real fight. It makes it look like it's sport. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, if you could or anybody who wants to put on that match with me and Delta, because you gotta understand, I don't know if you know GMJ, how tall GMJ is. He's I think he's like 5'6", 5'7", right? Delta, I might not look like it. And now, look, I keep it real. Delta's stronger than me, right? He can lift more than me, but like I keep it real. He can't whoop me in a fight.
right.
I weigh more than him. I weigh more than him. I'm taller than him, and I can just and I'm not the best fighter in the world. I know that, but like I said, I am a real fighter. Like I literally go to a dojo. That the reason I got my clientele now to teach kids and some adults is because while I'm in my taekwondo class, anybody can look it up. It's called ATA, American Taekwondo Association. I'm in that, and the parents are like, "Oh my god," because my daughter does it, and she can kick up here. She can kick high, like higher than me. She can kick literally above her head. So they're like, "Oh my god, how did you get her so good?" And she started at the age of 3, doing nunchucks and all. And they're like, "What the heck?" So that's how I started getting clientele with kids. They was like, "You're doing something right." So it turned out first I had like 3. Now I got like 25. I got about 5 adults that I teach. I can teach anybody. I mean, it ain't nothing to teach little techniques. And honestly, I think I'm gonna start doing that little short videos on YouTube, teaching people how to take guns from people. Like I don't be capping. I really can do this. That's why whenever I seen Delta punching, he don't like say boxing on here. He boxes right. He could tell you if he ever seen Delta hit a bag, he would tell you his form sucks. You know what I'm saying? And straight up, when you slap a bag, it's because your knuckles hurt. And that's why I say that's the difference between martial artists and boxers. Martial artists, we hurt our knuckles purposely to make them tougher. But boxers,
I'm 3 hours in and I don't want to go too much over. So I want to just cut the feed right here and just tell people about my next show and plug you for Thursday. And we're gonna pick up right back where we left off. All right, big bro.
That's what's up.
I appreciate you coming on. Thank you for trusting me with your story. Again, I don't take nothing personal. I don't even care about what happened yesterday. I care about what's going on today and then going on for tomorrow. So, man,
just one thing. Everything I said, just for the. I know you say you're gonna show receipts, but did I come with some facts?
Yeah, and you say that you're gonna back it up on Thursday.
I just because I sent you
everything you say you already sent me back up, and so on Thursday we'll go into that. All right.
Already.
All right. Peace. So family, I don't want to go too much longer, but I want y'all to be aware that on my Thursday show, we will be talking about. Wednesday. On Wednesday show, we will be addressing. I can't show it here. Nepal. I'm gonna empty my bag. on Morse World TV exclusive to TaHakaBay.com. So if you're a member of TaHakaBay.com, I'm going to empty my Nepal bag. Somebody say, "Oh, put that pitch back up." No, I can't put it back. I forgot that this ain't on the website. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to empty my Nepal bag on TaHakaBay.com. So I hope I see y'all there. Family. Let me get a shout out to Dynamite Lightning. Dynamite Lightning be putting in that work, family. And we'll reveal the work that's being done on the ground soon. But a shout out to Dynamite Lightning for all that he does in the name of building community. We'll talk about that in the future. Shout out to my brother Sonny Boxing Talk, Candy Chambers, Brass Club. If I could get them to agree to get in the ring, now I ain't getting in the ring with nobody. You know what I'm saying? At this stage of the game, man, you put hands on me, man, you might as well call the ambulance or the police, because somebody is going to the paramedics, and I probably gonna get them bracelets put on me, because I ain't gonna play those games. I am too grown to play them games. We ain't playing none of them games. But if others decide that's what they want to do, I mean, like if you walk up on me, man, you're gonna have to all the skill in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're gonna have to show and prove. You have to show and prove all the skill in the world. I ain't no tough guy. I'm just trying to win and survive. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm trying to do two things. I'm trying to win and make it home to my babies. Trying to make it home to my wife and make it home to my children. That's all I'm trying to do. Now, how I accomplish that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's left up to whatever happens. But that's my thing. That's all I want to do. I want to make it home to the babies and make it home to the wife. That's it. This is a pretty good show, family. You got to admit. Family, I want y'all to thumbs up out the door. I'm going to continue to bring you the best of content. This was a surprise. Y'all, I surprised y'all with this one. Come on now. I surprised y'all with this one. Shout out to Boss Talk for coming on. And shout out to Delta for coming on. And I just can't wait to Thursday. Tomorrow we got Angel Snup Nup. Angel Snup Nup. It's going to be a good one. I'm telling you, if I do a show and if you're not even familiar with the guests, I'm telling you, it's going to be a phenomenal show. Because I'm going to make it that way for you. I'm just the content creator. I want it to be entertaining. I want it to be informative and hopefully inspirational. Family, if them militias capping, ain't no need to get just strapping, walking around tapping. With that being said, peace and love, family. Appreciate y'all for all your support. Thanks for anybody who hit the Cash App. Thanks for all of y'all who hit the super chat. And thank y'all, man. Y'all make this well worth it. Y'all make this channel the most popular channel within our genre. We hot. We hot. We hotter than all of that garbage. All of it. And we just getting started. Salute. Thank you, family. Can't wait till tomorrow. Angel Snup Snup. Oh, man. We're going to get into this militia. I got some militia people that want to come on, too. Shh. Man. We got some good shows coming, family. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Peace and love.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black,
We demonstrate facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Here we go again, acting like you a slave. Family, see y'all tonight, 9:30. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law